or a welcome. I had that up. Welcome to what's coming towards you right now. All signs, right? Going from Aries through Pisces. Happy Wednesday. Each zodiac sign, I started Aries, go all the way down to Pisces, but for each zodiac sign, I do Aries through Pisces for you. And so if the person on your mind, it does not resonate with the story that I say or what's going to happen, you can always check. You get to check in twice, right? With the all signs portion. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Gemini if you want to win a personal reading. Hello, everybody. Today is who and what's coming towards you right now. So Monday, I did their feelings for you. So if you're looking for deep, deep feelings or what's going on, check out that, all signs. This one is just who or what's coming towards you. We're going to look at the person or the thing or whatever. Love. I always focus on love. And the problem, the main issue, you versus them, and any other opportunities coming your way. All right. And also spiritual guidance and any kind of astrological influence that might be influencing your situation. So I'm always trying to show you ways to work with what you're dealing with so that you can ultimately get what you want. That is my goal. I'm on a mission. You come to my channel, I'm trying to figure your shit out for you. I'm trying to help you manifest, not just sit here and throw some messages out so you can be like, ooh, oh, that sounds great. All right. Even though sometimes things do sound too good to be true, take what resonates, have fun with it. It is entertainment, of course. And, but I put a lot of love into it. All right. And sometimes miracles do happen. Sometimes, you never know. You're in a mindset. You wake up the next morning and you're like, bam, I didn't see that coming. All right. So hello, Luke. Hello, Angel. My angel's here. My mountain girl's here. Jeff's here. Lori's here. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going okay for you. VR is here. You guys, don't forget, I won't get any lip from you today. Don't forget to tell me your sign, where you're from. I love to engage with you in the chat room. So if you are here, you can throw your energy out there. Just throw positive energy. I check in with you. I like to see. Thank you. That is an amazing. I love it. You're the most genuine reader. Look at me. All right. Thank you. I try to be genuine. I try to apply what I'm doing in my life with what I'm giving out in the readings. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Bettina, I love it. My Scorpio here. All right. Let's see. And all right. So Lori's doing good too. Your mother, sending love to her. She's in the hospital. She's doing great. Looks like she's improving. I am walking the walk. You know it. I mean, I can't lie. I'm a Scorpio, right? You can tell if I'm bullshitting, right? Even though I try to throw some things in there to make you feel good. I also know, right? We got to hear some good stuff too. All right. You're a sweetheart. All right. Aries. Yes, let other people know about my channel. Get my name out there. There's a lot of readers out there, so the competition's high. So it'd be nice if you guys got my channel out there, kind of recruited for me, and get me to that 50K. That'd be great. And maybe I'll do a free reading giveaway, live stream for all of you if we can get me to 50K. All right, Aries, I'm starting late for you, so maybe let's go. Let's see what's coming towards you, what's coming towards you, and what the main issue is. All right. Let's see. We got the King of Pentacles here, bottom of the deck, and the Queen of Cups. So we got a couple people, Seven of Cups. You got some options, Aries. All right. So if you're hanging on to something that's just not working, see you later. It's their loss, right? You got a couple options. Doesn't matter which way you go. All right. But it looks like you'd be sitting pretty here. So whatever you're crying about, all right, sit back, kick back, because you're headed in the right direction. This is what this is showing me. You got to look at the long-term goals. You got to look at the bigger picture. King of Pentacles is like, if you're not part of my plan, if you're not adding, and if you're taking away too much from me, see you later. All right. So if somebody's taking away too much of your energy, see you later. All right, you got to pick up your speed. You got to catch up with me. You know what I mean? You don't want to drain your energy for somebody else, right? They got to meet your frequency. So if somebody's not see you later, the faster you move forward, they're going to go running. They're going to be like, I'm going to lose Aries, right? Aries moving on from me if I don't hurry up and pick up my pace. All right, Aries. So that's really what's going on here so far. Let's see. All right, we got the Sun card. All right, so it looks like we have a Leo energy. Let me push this back. I was trying to do those other fancy readings yesterday. Not sure if I'm into it, but let's see. We got a Leo. We got a fun energy coming your way. All right, so things are about to cheer. You're about to turn that frown upside down because things are about to get a lot happier for you, look a lot better for you. All right, so those cloudy skies are clearing up. All right, the Sun card. You could have a good friend coming in. Remember, you do have a couple people showing up. You have some love around you. You have some support around you. You have love from spirit. So like, it looks like you're ahead of the class here. Spirit's hanging around you saying, you know what, Aries, maybe you've been going through some shit lately. I feel like giving you a surprise. I feel like blessing you. I feel like, showing you that you are important. All right. So the Sun card is showing some good luck around you, showing maybe a good friend coming in, maybe some new romance coming in for you. You can't, to me, the Sun card we could stop here if you wanted to. All right. Some of you just wipe the sweat beads off your forehead. All right. And it looks like some sunny days, maybe getting out there. Maybe some of you deciding to go to the beach, all right? Go kayaking, go do something. I always throw in, every time I'm going to do something fun, you hear me talk about it. All right. So we do see some exciting stuff coming in. All right. So let's see your challenge. The Knight of Wands. All right. Are you burnt out? What's going on? You're ready for it. The Knight of Wands is showing, you got this going on. You're looking good. Maybe you've been doing some changes, making some changes. All right. But it looks as though, here you are, you're sitting good, you're ready. Maybe you've been up against some issues where people, like I said, haven't been meeting your frequency. Seems like you're ready to go. Let's go. Right. And you're looking good. So lead the way. Bottom line, lead the way with this energy. Some of you got a lot of it fueling up, ready to go do something. And if you're not using it, it's going to turn into you getting pissed off, you getting frustrated, and you trying to force something to happen that's not meant to happen, right? You try to make somebody see your side of things, and that doesn't go well because you lose your patience, right? You need to show the way, lead the way. It looks like some really good fun. And this is also showing me that you have some inner desire or drive to do something fun in your life, something, follow your passions is what I'm getting from Spirit. You got to follow your passions. If you have some idea you want to do, you have the Sun card and the Knight of Wands, which is showing me that your ambitions are running wild. You wanting to be an entrepreneur. You wanting to break free. You wanting to do things your way. All right. So anybody that's not in your frequency is going to stress you out, is going to piss you off, is going to aggravate your flow. All right. Your flow here is showing me you're ready for some fun and excitement and getting stuff done. So if you're getting bored with a situation, let it go. All right. Again, you are the catalyst for change here, which means that if you let something go and you move forward with this attitude, this energy, somebody else or a situation or even friends are going to be like, I want to go that way with Aries. So be the way shower. You could have an Aries, Leo, Sag energy around you. It looks like a good energy. It really does look like you could have somebody, even an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have all the signs here except air. All right. Somebody coming in, somebody missing you, somebody feeling sad, somebody in their emotions about you. All right. Somebody wanting to express their emotions to you as well. So right now it could be anybody, but I am seeing friend of romance, friendship that maybe it's turning into something more. All right, that's a possibility as well. So let's see you, Ace of Swords, and let's see the people around you, the perspective, Knight of Pentacles. All right, obviously, look at everything I'm saying is starting to kind of play out here. All right, we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles. We're seeing somebody who's very serious, somebody who wants, you get along with somebody very well. It seems like things are going good. You guys are talking. This could even be work-related, coworkers. It could be, you and your romance. It seems like things move along, but they don't seem to move at the pace you want them to. You've got the issue is the Knight of Wands. You're fast-paced, right? Fast and furious. and you've got situations around you that are the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, even in this position, is what's coming towards you is you're still climbing that mountain. You're still moving in the right direction, like I said, but you got to hang on here and go your own way sometimes. So that means, sometimes you have to separate and say, I'm going this way. You can either follow or not. But the Knight of Pentacles is showing me that you are moving forward. There are people here around you that really want to have you in their life, that see you as, serious, and sees you as somebody that they can make it here to that King of Pentacles position. So why wouldn't I want you on my team? Why wouldn't I want you with me? But the energy dynamic between you and this person, or you and these people that are in your life, right, is they're earthy, you're fiery, which means, you got different perspectives at times. But the thing is this energy can really sustain. So with a little bit of patience, right, and clarity here, it looks like you're starting to see. It looks like you are starting to see through somebody. You may be realizing somebody has deeper feelings for you. Somebody's really serious about you. You may be understanding them a lot more. We do have this sun energy, which says, we got a bond here. We're friends here. I get you. You get me. All right. But you do have an energy of this person may overthink. This person may be serious, or the people around you may be real serious. But what I get is they admire you. You are the center of attention here. You are becoming the center of attention. It seems like everybody around you wants to see you do well. People support you, and people, there could even be a new romance here. Somebody trying to get your attention here with this Knight of Pentacles and this the Knight of Wands. All right, this is talking about communication here, the Ace of Swords. Communication, but also understanding. All right, there's a conversation coming in. You guys feel like you're on the same page. You understand one another. Maybe you'll just start to see that this person is into you, all right? But they move at a different pace than you. All right. So the doorway, the opportunity here is what I'm seeing is getting over something. All right. Finally realizing that something happened, all right, in the past. And you got the Six of Swords, spiritual guidance. All right. So there may have been a misunderstanding between you and some people around you, or some romance, right? I'll look at Aries through Pisces for the romance part. Okay. Right now I'm keeping it with the general. All right. There may have been, an argument. There may have been a misunderstanding. Somebody may have hurt your feelings. You may have hurt somebody's feelings and not realize it. Right. This is where I'm seeing the clarity come in. This is where I'm seeing an apology come in. Right. It doesn't matter which side, but there is a reconciliation here. Reconciliation in, okay, we had a mishap. Let's figure this out and move forward. All right. So we are seeing this is a very strong, very good opportunity for you and another person to really come together. Your souls are calling you together here with the Sun card to find this energy to find this place of releasing expectations on one another. Somebody didn't abandon you. Somebody didn't, want to leave a situation. Somebody got hurt, right? Somebody is feeling pretty sad about something, and could even, like I said, be missing you, be missing your presence. All right. So the opportunity, what Spirit is telling you, the Six of Swords here, this is a chance for you to move forward. Can we let bygones be bygones? I'm done with this. It seems like you're very much done with this. You get over stuff easily. You forgive easily. Your person, on the other hand, the Knight of Pentacles, could be somebody who is, overthinks everything, looks at every detail, and gets their feelings hurt pretty quickly. All right. Whereas you might get your feelings hurt, but 2 seconds later, you're like, all right, let's move on. So this is what I'm feeling for you, Aries, a chance for you to finally understand one another, or you and another person, or the people around you finally get in it, or moving past something that just was, maybe you guys held on to it for too long. All right. The astrological influence that's influencing you right now is the square energy. So it creates restrictions. We're seeing demands and obstacles on one another. You're up against tension with the people or person that you have on your mind. You guys have different energies, fire and earth. An earth energy is going to move a lot slower. All right, they're going to think about things. Fire sign, you're ready to burn through shit. I see you confronting something or somebody confronting you. All right, there's a lot of feelings here. There's, the Sun card, which tells me that you're very important to one another, or the people that are around you are very important to you, and vice versa. So we are seeing that there are some restrictions. Now, there's a lot of squares that are happening to Aries right now, and the positions and the stuff, and Saturn there and everything. So there's going to be a lot of lessons and delays with you and your partnerships and relationships at times. All right. So just be aware of that these squares are here to help you understand one another, learn and grow, and let go of the old way of thinking about things. Not everything has to be held to heart. It's how can we grow from this experience and deepen our connection, because there is a very strong soul bond with you and the people around you. All right. So let's see quickly the Aries through Pisces. We'll see what, they're coming towards you and what energy they're coming towards you in. Don't be a square. Don't be a square. That's Aries saying that to their person. Don't be a freaking square. All right, Aries. Aries through Pisces. Spirit wants you to know the Six of Swords, guys. The Six of Swords is this too shall pass. All right, this will pass. This energy will pass. It looks like you're moving into a really good energy, though, the Sun. All right. Aries through Pisces. So each person you're connected to romantically, we have Aries, Queen of Pentacles, right? You're dealing with an earth energy, right, in your life. And that earth energy, whether it's Aries through Pisces, it does not matter. It's showing that you're dealing with somebody that, may take things personally, but also has a hard time letting go of control, right? So slow and steady with your Aries. They could be an Aries, Taurus, cusper. All right, looks like they are coming in towards you, though they really care about you. And Taurus, King of Cups, right? So there's that earth, and then there's that water sign. Taurus has feelings for you. They may be repressing them or holding back, not letting you, quite know everything that they're feeling. But it looks like they're going to expose some of that. They're going to show you how they feel here. We got a King showing up with the Taurus, expressing their feelings. A Gemini being real with you. So we got Justice coming in with a Gemini. All right, they're going to speak their truth, whether you want it or not. But it looks as though bringing some sort of closure, harmony, peace to the situation. We have Cancer holding back a little bit. All right, Cancer, needs a moment here to maybe, let the blood flow to their head a little bit so they can see things differently. All right, there's a shift happening here between you and a Cancer, so there is a slight pause with you guys, a little bit of distance between the two of you. Leo coming in with some messages, all right? So there is communication with you and a Leo, maybe asking some questions, figuring things out, trying to understand one another, or just getting to know one another, all right? But we do see communication. Virgo coming back in here. Virgo wants your attention, all right? They're definitely into you. Again, they like to see what you're up to too. Libra, King of Swords. So Libra definitely stepping up here. You got a lot of kings and queens showing up. All right, Libra has a lot of respect for you and feels they need to communicate with you. Scorpio in love with you, the two of you, Lovers card, finding your way to one another. Something draws you in, and it looks like a love affair starting. Sagittarius still kind of holding back, a little pissed off, right? With life in general. All right, Four of Pentacles, you might find it hard to peel that coin away from them, but they're not letting go of this connection just yet. Capricorn, the Temperance card. It seems like things are looking really well between you and a Capricorn. You guys have moments, but you have moments that are bringing you together. Nice and chill energy, going with the flow. Aquarius still kind of hanging there. You can't force them to make a decision. They got to make it themselves. But there could be a pause here too, uncertainty or confusion. And Pisces, all right? Pisces got nothing but love for you. So Pisces here coming back around, expressing themselves. All right, let's see Taurus 20. All right, so that was how it's going to go today. Let's see Taurus. So Taurus, who or what is coming toward? All right, Taurus, we got you. I got you covered, Taurus. You know I've got a lot of love for my Tauruses. I got a lot of love for all my signs. I can find somebody very important to me in each zodiac sign, so there's no picking favorites here. All right, no picking favorites. I've had a lot of friends and a lot of people in my life. All right. Let's see, Taurus. So let's see who's coming towards you, what's coming towards you, the energy, the issue, you versus them, and the opportunities. All right. So I'm going to, basically tell you kind of whatever comes through here with the main focus. With the main focus. All right. Sometimes some of you pop out a little more than others. You guys chill with me. Some of you back away. Oh, Frankie. I'm campaigning for Frankie's favorite, Ellie. All right. Cancers have a place in my heart. You know that. 6 of Wands. Taurus. 6 of Wands. Come on. All right. We got some good energy coming in. I must have got some good sleep. All right. And, I'm seeing the 6 of Wands. Somebody got their eye on you. Somebody is over here going, I like attention. I want your attention. You looking good. All right. Taurus is like, all right. All right. All right. So looking good. We got the 4 of Wands. Somebody returning home for you. Right. Or somebody's really thinking about, what it's like being with you, So this is a really good fire energy coming towards you, building that foundation, working together. It looks like somebody's pretty serious about you. We got 6 and 4, 10. That's the number of today, numerology, which comes down to 1 if you do your math. And we're seeing here this awesome new beginning here that's starting between you and another person, or you and your life, right? So when I say new beginnings, guys, we have cycles that happen all the time. We even go through the moon cycles, right? So this is a cycle here coming in, and we're seeing a fresh energy, a fire energy. So this is where if we can just forget about bygones, all right, and start fresh, you got a great opportunity here to really make something happen with this energy. All right, things are looking good. You're moving into an energy, getting through some sort of fire, because the 5 of Wands is in between the 4 and the 6, if you know your math, and that is saying that you could have been up against some challenges. It could have felt like, all this stuff was coming at you, home base wise. 4 of Wands is all the home stuff, just feeling like, things were getting overwhelming, and there was a lot of tension around you. And look at the 6 of Wands is saying if there's anybody that can pull through this, it's you. And it looks like, the fight that you put into something is bringing back some major rewards for you, right? Overall energy there. So look at this, the devil energy. So it does right when I said that. So thank God I started with that intro. All right. So it looks like, the devil, you've had a lot pulling at you. You've had some, a lot of stress pulling at you, very unhealthy, maybe situation that you've been finding yourself in. All right. The challenge was taking a break from something, getting caught up. Maybe some of you have been getting caught up in some drama in your life, being pulled in all different directions. Or the devil card can say that you may have unhealthy people around you. There may have been unhealthy patterns that you got caught up in. Even with people in your life, somebody keeps pulling you into a dynamic. You're trying to do your thing. You're trying to stay focused, trying to stay good. And then you've got these attachments here. All right, or somebody very attached to you, or you still are dealing with some attachments from your past. Sometimes even when we're doing the work, we're really trying to evolve, and we're trying to figure things out, and we're in a good place, right? We can seem like we're in a good place, and then all of a sudden that freaking devil comes popping up in our lives. Somebody that may have caused some drama in our life comes in and pulls us back in, and it's like puts that hat back on us, and we start acting the way we would have in the past. Somebody brings us back to a past version of ourselves, and we lose our shit. So the challenge for you right now is going to be the 4 of Swords, not reacting to the dynamics around you. All right, we see you, the Wheel of Fortune. We're seeing a karmic situation. We're seeing a karmic cycle. This is a chance for you to learn how to heal, a chance for you to say, I need some space. All right, this Four of Swords, I need some space. All right, there's a lot of drama here that's happening. The people around you, the Queen of Cups, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe you're pulling your hair out around somebody very emotional, somebody, I don't want to say emotionally manipulative, but there could be some jealousies, there could be some emotional stuff. But we do see somebody here coming towards you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're very sensitive. Somebody's very sensitive. Emotions are running high. And sometimes you can pull your hair out. Sometimes you can want to pull your hair out. It seems like, the devil card can be addictions coming up, or drama, or past, or a queen of cups can sometimes not control their emotions. They hold on, they can't let go of something from the past, all right, or they take things real personal. And this could be something that's very much triggering you right now. You're dealing with a lot of that around you. So what I am picking up in is the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands, which is telling me you're kind of stuck in the middle. All right, this is somebody that you feel very happy with. This is people even in your life, maybe even family at this point. I will look at Aries through Pisces for your love relationship. But this is showing me that there's a lot of stuff coming up, maybe deep-rooted issues, maybe some past things that you thought you got past. Maybe there's been a little chaos going on. All right, try not to react to the situation. The Four of Swords is telling me that this is a good moment, a good healing moment. You've got a lot going on around you. It looks like a return of some sort of karmic lesson. And this is a chance for you to resolve this and move forward without losing your mind. All right, maybe you thought something was finished or over, but it's not. All right, we are seeing the Six of Wands is a reminder that you are moving through this energy, and it looks as though your person or somebody around you may need some time here to realize or process their own emotions. Maybe this person triggers you. Maybe sometimes you don't know what they're really feeling. Sometimes this person here can be so sensitive that they back off and they withdraw from you and they go quiet, and it triggers you because this Devil card can show very much triggering energy, and you thought you got through something, right? And it's like, what the hell's going on? Well, what I can see is you have somebody here who really loves you. The Queen of Cups is invested. The Queen of Cups is emotionally invested in you, right? So there's a lot of feelings, but it looks as though somebody cannot control their feelings, and some of their deeper wounds are coming up, right? And it's driving you mad. It's driving you crazy, right? So let's see. All right, the opportunity, King of Swords. What a great opportunity. You got a couple people showing up around you, so listen to the King of Swords. Maybe you have somebody who's very logical in your life. Maybe you are the King of Swords. You know how to pull into the King of Swords energy, and you're very much logical. You can see the bigger picture. This looks like something that is temporary, will pass by. The challenge could be the Four of Swords, no contact. It could feel like somebody has stopped communicating with you, or communication has gotten very overwhelming, all right, especially with this Devil card. And this can also tell me that you get triggered because somebody here pulls back a little bit, and there's some silence happening here. The King of Swords is telling you to put your emotions aside here for a second and try to think about things. Think about the bigger picture. How many times has this pattern shown up for you? How many times has this happened? All right, this is this is karma. This is a lesson here. So this means, Taurus, learn from this lesson. Somebody here just might be super emotional. Don't lose your sleep over this one. Ground yourself. The King of Swords is maintaining emotional balance and thinking logically about the situation. Now, for some of you, there's several people around you, so there could be a lot of triggering. You're being pulled into some old stories and drama with other people, all right? But this is telling me that this is a turning point in a situation. And I'm also seeing, ask your friends what to do, all right? Or ground yourself, all right? What Spirit wants you to know, justice coming in. Look at this, all right? You got the Devil, you got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Justice card. This is a major turning point when it comes to a karmic situation in your life, Taurus. This is healing energy for you. Justice, a soul contract, finally finding harmony and peace. And this seems seems like the final step or the final test for you before you finally complete a major challenge in your life. All right, so this is like right when you think you're reaching the finish line, the Six of Wands, boom, this mole pops up and says, hello, and you've got to whack this mole and get the hell past it. It's the last test, it seems, in a very serious, strong relationship or with the people around you. Because if you're really love or really support the people around you and you're just tired of dealing with the drama, this is where you can still have people in your life, but you cut ties from dealing with the drama. Or you finally resolve some serious issue between you and the people that you love. The Justice card is telling me justice is coming. All right, there's a closure of a cycle happening here. And victory, let's be cliche, victory is on its way. All right, so let's see the astrological influence that's affecting this situation, and we'll look at Aries through Pisces. So you have a King of Swords, a Queen of Cups showing up, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe there's this huge dilemma, huge decision. Who's right? Who's wrong? What's going on? I'm being pulled, I love these two cards together. This tells me that this devil is about to disappear. All right. The devil is about to disappear. Learning some sort of lesson. But the Four of Swords is a challenge for you. It's saying, can you not react? Can you think before you say anything? Look at this trine energy coming in for you. All right, there's luck coming your way. There's things getting back in order. There's harmony, easing up. Your situation's going to ease up and peace is on its way. Peace is coming in. Harmony is coming in. So maybe right now you feel like you're going through some friction. Get ready for this nice harmonious energy coming in. This will be resolved, right? Final test before it's the calm before, or it's the final test before, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Before you leave that story behind. Let's see Aries through Pisces. So this is your love. My real dad's a Gemini. I'll make it special. I'm a Gemini South Node, which means I was a Gemini in my past life. All right, I've got you figured out. My comfort zone is Gemini. But let me finish Taurus first before it gets Gemini. Gemini already trying to push me through. Gemini's like, Taurus, you take too long. Come on. All right, let's see. All right, so your love interest, Taurus. Let's see the energy they're coming in right now, right? Let's see. 9 of Wands, right? So somebody's causing some pressure for you. All right, somebody's messing with your vibe. Aries is like, all right, we're done. Aries over it, right? Aries isn't going to take long. Aries is like, whatever happened yesterday, you're probably holding on to it longer than the Aries is, all right? Aries is ready to start up a new conversation and let's go, right? So things looking good, communication coming in with an Aries. Taurus, Queen of Wands, keep your shit together, right? Queen of Wands showing up in your position. This means you got to have confidence. You got to be the leader. You got to be the chief amongst the Indians right now, okay? And this is showing here another Taurus, very attracted to you. You guys pulling each other in. There's some definite action happening here between the two of you. Gemini ready to play. It's their birthday season. All right. They want to have fun. All right. They don't want to cry on their birthday. They want to have fun. Some flirting conversation coming in. We have Cancer is stressing you out. Maybe they do have something on their mind, but they may be having to fret over it a couple more nights. It looks like they have some anxiety. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There may be an apology or forgiveness coming in. Leo is like, all right, I'm not in this drama. I want some fun. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go have some fun. You got Leo coming in with this fire energy saying, I need things to lighten up here. I'm very attracted to you, Taurus, and let's do this. All right. So very much a new energy, fast energy coming in with a Taurus. All right, we have, with the Leo, we have Virgo, King of Swords. So there's your friend. Talk to your Virgo, phone a friend. All right, you have Virgo here wanting to take things serious with you, having a conversation, speaking their truth. All right, stepping up as a king. So you can't go wrong with your Virgo here. All right, maybe finally seeing, aha. All right, Taurus might be right, right? So we have Libra, Three of Pentacles. Libra will be doing, like, they're going to try and fix it with you, or they're going to try and get to know you. You have a Libra here, Three of Pentacles, that's like, all right, we're on the same team here, so let's figure this out. All right, I want to work with you. I really care about you. I support you. All right, but it's going to take its time, right? We're just kind of getting to know each other or whatever. Scorpio is the fool energy, all right? So you're dealing with a fool. You're dealing with somebody that's kind of going with the flow here. So expect the unexpected with your Scorpio. It does seem like they're ready for this new adventure with you, but they don't know what's next. They don't know what to do. They're trying to let go of the past and move forward. All right, Sagittarius, Queen of Cups, and their feelings for you. So it could be a Sag that's kind of stressing you out, really emotional, really intense. But, this is a good healing moment between you and a Sag, all right? Queen of Cups, there's love for you, but this can be somebody that gets emotionally withdrawn or, represses their feelings and can be emotionally reactive at times too. But it looks like, they're holding back for a minute. Give them time to process their emotions. Capricorn, Six of Pentacles. Cap's like, I got your back. All right, let's renegotiate here. Capricorn coming in ready to, make some plans with you. Put some effort into this. Aquarius, Eight of Pentacles. You got an Aquarius here, very busy, working on themselves, just working. If they're not giving you attention, it's because they're focused on their duties. They're focused on their responsibilities. It has nothing to do with you. They're just getting lost in their own life. Pisces, Eight of Cups. Pisces doing a little soul searching here. All right, it could be temporary. We have the Nine of Wands here, but we have us Pisces here thinking that it's best that they go on their own way for a time being. All right, Gemini. All right, we got the birthday babies now. Here we go. 37. All right, don't forget to say happy birthday to our Geminis. All right, we have a lot of Geminis here on this channel. All right, happy birthday to you guys. Don't forget in the comments to tell me your birthday and happy birthday. You can win a personal reading. And it's coming up on Monday. Happy birthday. So Gemini, what's coming in for Gemini? Who or what? Let's see the energy coming towards you, the issue, you versus the people coming around you, the person on your mind, opportunity here, what could happen, and the guidance. Let's see. I will do Aries through Pisces. I'll try. No whammies for my Gemini. I will do my best. It's just, sometimes those cards show up, and what do you do with them? What do you do? Take them out of your deck? All right. Let's see. Gemini wants some fun spirit. Gemini wants no jokes, all right? Or if it's a big, maybe it is a joke. Maybe now Spirit's going to joke with you. All right. So Gemini needs some good stuff. All right. Let's see. The Two of Wands, all right? So it doesn't look too shabby right now. You got options, all right? You definitely got options. Which way do you want to go? It's up to you. So do you want to walk down the whammy road, or do you want to walk down another road? So you don't want any whammies, right? But if you're going to keep going down the same road, you might be still getting the same, issue, right? Same problem. Is it time for you to try another route? It doesn't mean you have to stop going after what you want. You've been inspired. You know exactly what you desire. You know what you want. But you might be feeling like you're up against a block, or you're repeating something over and over and over and over. What's that saying? It's like you got to try a different way, a different route to get around this problem that you might be having. And maybe there is no problem. Maybe you're just at a crossroads. It's like, I want two things, and which one's better? That can be I guess that can be a problem. I got two people, I got two projects, I got two jobs, I got two ways I can go. Which way do I go? All right. And so that can be difficult, especially if two shiny objects, look just as good, right? I've got the Lover's card right underneath it. All right. So what's going on? All right. You've got options, Gemini. You've got lovers around you. You've got opportunities to build a love relationship around you. You have choices. Now, this is the choice card, and this is also using discernment, right? So I couldn't even say that word. Discernment, Gemini. So you want a devil back, you're going to get a devil back. You want the past back, you're going to get the past back, right? So those of you that want to argue with me in the comments, I don't want the past. Well, stop thinking about them and stop calling them back in, because I'm not calling them in. I don't care what you're doing. I'm just trying to help, right? But you obviously have the power here, Gemini. This is your season, and you have the power here to call in whoever it is you want. Now, it looks as though you have a conundrum. All right, I've got this person showing up for me. I got this person showing up for me. Now, the lovers doesn't have to just mean lovers, all right? It could be, like I said, a business opportunity. It could be travel. It could be, do I want to sell my home? Nah. What am I in alignment with? What sounds best for me? Am I staying in this town because I want some past lover in, when I know that if I go to this place, I could win the lottery there? I don't know. You know, it's like you got to use discernment. So here's the issue. Here's the energy. We have the Knight of Swords needing to make a decision, right? The Eight of Pentacles, right, is the challenge, right? Committing to a decision. So you're having a hard time committing to. 1 minute you're thinking one thing, 1 minute you're thinking the other. You're all over the place, right? And you know, you have a lot of options, and so that's not easy. It's like going to dinner. You know those menus where they just try to pack on everything into the menus, and you're like, you got to pull out some glasses even if you don't wear glasses because it's hurting your eyes. There's just too many decisions to make, too many options. And really what this reading is already saying is you just got to choose one and go. You just got to go. It doesn't seem like you could go wrong. Of course, if it is a devil or it's something you've done before and you know that it's not good for you, all right, you know, there's consequences, right? So, but either way, it's where it is you want to go. You have the power to make the choice, but you've got to commit. All right, it's time. It's time to commit to a decision and work with it, go with it. Where do you want to put your energy? Where are you going to get the return of investment? Where is somebody going to actually meet you on the same page here? You know, because the challenge being the Eight of Pentacles not only can be you afraid of commitment, you're afraid to make a choice. You want to keep your options open because what if something better comes along? But really, you're keeping yourself stuck doing that. You're keeping yourself getting just little bits of everything rather than getting, you know, some big lump sum or that one that is just amazing, right? You're keeping your options open. So let's see you. Ace of Wands, right? Look at this. The passion's running high. You've got some great manifestation energy around you. It's all about your focus. The Knight of Swords says, make a freaking decision. All right. And the Knight of Swords says, you know, also, you know, things could be moving fast, right? As soon as you make this decision, you might see things move fast because it feels like the only block is you being uncertain, you afraid to commit. What's coming toward? Look at that. All right, I'm sorry. What's coming towards you? I gave you the lecture you didn't want before we started. Now we got the devil coming in. All right, so it's up to you. You got this temptation. All right, somebody feels good to you. Somebody, you know, hits you in the right spot, but then hits you in the right spot when they piss you off. All right, so it can go either way. All right, so we are seeing this devil energy. We're seeing very strong sexual attraction. We're seeing temptation coming your way. And it seems like you get pulled in all different corners. What I'm hearing is that as soon as this devil comes in, you know, all your senses leave the building. All right, that's what happens. You have it on point. You know exactly what you want, where to go. You know what's going to bring you success. And then the distraction comes in. What is this distraction? Whatever this distraction is what's keeping you from getting to that Eight of Pentacles, that commitment, that winning the lottery. All right, you know already. The passion is there. The inspiration is there. You already know what to do, Gemini, but you have this block that keeps keeps getting in your way. Now, this could be a person, this could be an addiction, addictive pattern, addictive habit, and it's showing back up. And it's going to show up and show up and show up until you decide to face it and release it and let it go. Right? Accepting it for what it is and deciding to whatever it is you want to do with it. All right? Do I want to do the same thing again, or am I ready to move on? All right, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. You have a fire energy showing up. Let's see the doorway that's opening up the opportunity. We have the Ten of Swords, all right? So this might be an opportunity for you really to clear up some addiction, let go of something that's been hurting you. If you've been having a hard time or difficult time, you've been bound by some sort of addictive pattern or addiction or person that's holding you back, the Ten of Swords is showing me here that you already have done this over and over. This is a very good opportunity for you to finally step in your power and move forward. The second you make your choice here, the Knight of Swords, and you decide to move forward, your life is going to change drastically, change quickly is what I'm getting. What Spirit wants you to know, the Two of Cups, you've got true love on the horizon. You've got love on the horizon. Now, I'm going to say this, all right? I know some of you are not going to like this, but this is just what I see in the reading. Your devil is still coming back as the devil. The Lover's card, the devil, very karmic situation, all right? Very unhealthy situation. The Ten of Swords is showing up here. So your person coming back, it's going to be the same pattern again, the same Ten of Swords, all right? You're going to have that same opportunity. It may repeat itself, all right? You may stay stuck in this commitment issue because either you or another person are both afraid of commitment. You're afraid to commit to this person because they've hurt you several times. And that's not going to be easy to defeat that trust issue. All right. But I am seeing, though, with the choice of moving forward here, you have a brand new, you have options, you have love coming in, you have maybe new romance coming in, all right? You have a strong love affair coming in, all right? And now it's up to you. The discernment is up to you, all right? You have the ultimate choice. The power's in your hand. We can't change another person, but of course, anything is possible if a person is showing up faced in their addictions, or, you know, there's miracles. Somebody is willing to deal with their issues, their shit. There is potential to start again. So I will never take your power away and tell you that this devil is not going to change. All right. Let's see the influence. So there's your whammy. All right, what's the astrological influence here? All right, well, it looks like the transits are favoring you at this time. So whatever's going on in the stars seems like it's really trying to help you resolve something, make a decision in your life. You got the Ace of Wands, you have the Two of Wands, you have the Two of Cups. It looks like the stars are trying to put you in flow with the star card, where you're meant to go, your destiny, all right, and to help you resolve a situation in your life so that you can move forward. All right, what you want and what you need and what your higher self wants might not always be in alignment, but this reading is saying the stars are trying to push you into alignment. All right, so let's see, Aries through Pisces. You have an air sign and you had a strong fire sign, King of Wands, showing up for you. Now, King of Wands with a devil energy can say you're dealing with somebody who is really controlling, really non-committal, intense emotions, and so forth. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. We got the devil on point. Aries through Pisces. Be careful what you wish for on your birthday. This is your peak. This is your month. This is your time. All right, Aries through Pisces. So this is the person that's on your mind. Let's see who is coming towards you, what kind of energy. If they're in silence, the cards will tell me. All right, so let's see. But he manifested the whammy because he said it or she said it. I can't tell. It's a he, right? I always forget Mad Max. Don't get mad at me. Your picture's so dark. The Strength card, all right? You got to keep your shit together, all right? You got self-control here, looking good, being strong. It looks like this relationship that you're currently dealing with or somebody new coming into your life is going to take courage, confidence, and strength and self-control. Gemini's like, my self-control leaves the building when this person shows up. All right, I knew it, all right. Aries looking good for you. So we have a beautiful relationship coming in with an Aries. Seems like unconditional love, them really wanted to build something with you and grow. So I like this energy with an Aries. We're seeing growth, we're seeing trust, we're seeing love. Right, Taurus, we're seeing walking away. It looks like Taurus could be ignoring you or doing their own thing or deciding that it's best that you guys just go your own way. We have Gemini. Look at that Two of Wands. So look at the synchronicity. The Two of Wands was your overall energy. You have options. You have choices, especially with you and another Gemini. All right, this is talking about which way do we want to go. You definitely got plans coming in here. So you and Gemini could be making plans. Well, you know, this is where discernment comes in. Is it new? Is it past? Is it whatever? Is it, who cares, right? It's what you want. Cancer, Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like Cancer stepping up, looking good, feeling pretty confident. All right, looks like they're single and available and they're ready to make an offer. Leo, Page of Pentacles, same thing. Let's get this going, right? Looks like I want to get to know you or I want to talk to you, right? Depending on what kind of relationship you're in. You have a very sincere message coming in with a Leo. Virgo, could be a little heavy energy, all right? This is some burdensome energy. This is, you know, hard work, all right? So you got a Virgo coming in with a lot of, you know, heavy energy, stress. It could be projected onto you, or this could just be a heavy relationship, right? But this is the kind of energy burnt out. If there's either going to be a breakthrough or a breakdown with a Virgo. We have Libra, the Emperor card. So Libra stepping up, looking good. I'm here. I'm real. I'm being authentic. I want to build something with you. We have Scorpio. You and Scorpio seem to be on the same page, just wanting to get to safer waters. You know, let's get out of here. I definitely can see us working together, moving somewhere or going somewhere together. Sagittarius, we have the Five of Swords. So we've got some conflict here with you and a Sagittarius, right? Whether it's head games, whether it's deceiving, whether it's just one-upping each other or constant bickering, frustration. We are seeing, you know, if there's communication, it's going to be challenging. Capricorn, Queen of Cups, maybe holding back a little bit. It looks like they're just trying to figure out how they really feel. Aquarius coming in pretty fast. We're seeing passion. We're seeing exciting news coming in. I really want to talk to you. And Pisces, we got the Three of Wands. It looks like you and Pisces taking that next step together, deciding, you know, you both are serious about this and want to see where things go. All right. Happy birthday, Gemini. All right. Hello, everybody that's coming in. We are stepping into Cancer zone. 253. All right. Cancer. Where's my Cancer? Show me some love in there. All right. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Gemini if you want to win a personal reading. All right. Scorpio. All right. Let's not rush it to Scorpio season. All right. Let's see. Cancer. Who or what's coming towards you? What's happening right now? All right. My main focus is love, but if anything else shows up, I will call it out. I'll be doing Aries through Pisces too for the love situation for you. All right, Cancer. Cancer, what does Cancer need to know about who or what's coming towards you right now? What's happening? All right. Page of Wands, all right? So you've been thinking about something, you've been thinking about someone, you've been kind of fantasizing, daydreaming about a new trip, new place, new journey. I got to get out of here. I got to get going, all right? I really need something. I need something that, fuels my desire. I need something passionate. This card here tells me, think about what it was like when you were younger, when you had no cares in the world. What did you feel like? Step out of your responsibilities, step out of your home, go for a walk, go walk around the neighborhood and think about what it is you want. This is a beautiful energy of manifestation. So this tells me that you're in a very good energy to be able to make something happen, but it is saying step outside the box, step outside what, your four walls here. What is it that you're comfortable with, right? My Cancers, cliche, but like to be home, want to be building your little home nest, whatever. But this is saying, all right, you like home, but think back to the good old memories. What are you stuck on right now? Right? What do you need to let go of? Or what do you need to call back into your life? Maybe you're home for a reason. All right. Maybe you're feeling stuck for a reason and you're in this, place and, you're here because Spirit is saying there's something that you forgot. There's something you need to remember, and bring it into your life. You're not here forever. This spot that you're in is not forever. All right. There's always a reason you brought yourself here. You signed up, you said, all right, so what is it that you're trying to create? Look around, look at your stuff, and let it absorb it, right? Because you're in a great energy of, you really crave it. You're craving something when I see this. This is my 16-year-old who will jump out a third-story window just to go to a party, all right? Maybe that's a little high, maybe second window, right? But this is somebody that's not going to take no for an answer, is going to go for what they want, really wants to explore, and does not care, all right? Doesn't need to know what's going to happen, all right? Doesn't need to have all the things figured out, all right? It's curiosity. So you've lost it maybe growing as we get older. You've lost that gene. It's still in your system. It's still there, but you've lost it somehow, just being creative and daydreaming and fantasizing and making it happen. All right. So that, I love this ending. Four of Pentacles. Look at this. You got to let go of this structure of yours, the four walls that you've built, this comfort that you've built. Four of Pentacles, looking in the mirror, right? Look at, I see the old and I see the young. It's you set yourself, you've made yourself look good. You got a nice, solid stone. And maybe some of you have had it taken away from you. Maybe some of you, there's been some changes with, work, life, job, relationship, right? And now it's like, what do I do next? Oh my God, I don't know how to figure it out. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. When you were younger, you would have been happy to let shit go. All right. I don't want that responsibility. All right. Like, see you later. You just basically had all the stuff that you had built, maybe, or the life that you thought you knew kind of shifted. All right. So basically it's breathing space. All right, so let's create something new. This could be something exciting coming your way, a person coming into your life that sparks interest in your life, helps you decide which path to go on, maybe pushes you out that window, right? So we got a King of Pentacles. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn showing up here right out the gate. All right. So some of you sitting pretty. Some of you maybe have been focusing on career. Maybe this is you've made it to the top of the mountain and now what's next? All right. Maybe some of you have already achieved it all and now you really want something new. You're not happy anymore, or you're missing something. You're needing something. This could even be new passion. All right. New person coming into your life. It doesn't have to be new, but it does show me there's a person, a very important person, and maybe a person, a child, a mother, father, or parent-child, somebody with a child coming into your life, right? But this does tell me that you're kicking back. And for some of you, maybe you thought you would be here by now and you're not quite where you're at, where you want to be. And what do you need? You feel like there's a block. That's also where the Page of Wands is telling you, go back home, think about what the block is. Maybe you've got to use your creativity now. You've got to tap into that child. All right, so the issue here, Four of Wands. So I'm getting the same story. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I'm sometimes an intuitive reader that reads before the cards even come out. And we have the Four of Wands, and let's see you, the High Priestess. All right. So you are in tune. You know what you want. You're being called. You feel it, you know it. But the challenge is the Four of Wands, right? You're comfortable, right? You're happy with your home. You're comfortable. What's coming towards you is the Star card. All right. This is where the ultimate faith. Something you've been manifesting is showing up into your life, but you've got to also be willing to step outside the box and go for it. The universe can bring the opportunities to you all the time. I see that with people all the time who want to start a channel, want to build something, or want to start, the opportunities here, and it's like, go for it. What's stopping you? And that's the Star card here is coming towards you, a wish being granted, but the but is the stars being shown, the path is being shown, you're being kicked onto your path. You are on your path. When we say, we veer off path when we try to fight it, you're still on your path. You're just creating more shit for yourself to deal with. All right. So there's, you can go down this road, down this road, down that road. You're still going to get to the same place. It's just you're doing a bunch of little, going all around. And this could be in your head. Right? Just going down a bunch of different alleyways for no reason, right? The Star card is your North Node. It's you on the right path, right? The opportunity is coming in. You're getting over some sort of tower moment. There could be you're going through a tower moment, or there's a movement happening and you're not quite sure what's going on. And this here is telling you that it's clearing up. That light is starting. That hope, that glimmer of hope, that wish that you want is here. All right. Now, this is a very awesome card to get. All right, the opportunity is the Wheel of Fortune, a very big turning point in your life. You have something coming around here for you to make change in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is showing a destined opportunity for you. And the Wheel of Fortune is showing karma, karmic wheel. So if you've been doing all the work, if you've been putting in the hard work, your karma is good. If you've been, it's our karma is not something that is just handed over to us. Karma is what happens with the choices that we make in our life. And if you have been following your intuition and you've been just hanging in there, doing your thing, trying to figure it out, all right, you are there. There's this turning point here with the Star card, a destined opportunity here coming your way. Now, it could be a person, it could be a home, it could be a milestone in your life where you're celebrating a graduation, a birth, a job opportunity, stepping up in the world, creating an opportunity for entrepreneurship. It could be all these things because this Star card says it's whatever you are here, what's written in your story, all right? And the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that this is a turning point. There's something coming in that's going to change the route, all right, and put you in alignment. We have what Spirit wants you to know, Ace of Cups. All right. So this doorway that's opening up for you could be a strong love, could be new passion, new romance. It could be a creative project opportunity. This could even be a new home, a birth of a child. It could be something major that's going to fill your heart. The Ace of Cups is this new beginning coming in, this turning point that's going to change your life. You have major arcana in your reading. You have 3 very important cards here that is saying divine is working for you now. Divine is kind of running the show. If it were to be, the only thing that you really have control over here is yourself and whether or not you're ready to get out of your comfort zone. The Four of Wands is asking you to step up and focus on your own happiness and taking that next step. All right, the astrological influence around you right now is, so you're coming into alignment with, I'll look at Aries-Pisces with love. So we'll see who's going to offer this love to you with each zodiac. But let's see the major influence right now. You may have dealt with a lot of karma in the past, but it definitely helped you step up and, you're getting through that tower. You're getting through that change. You're getting through that moment. A very influential person coming into your life. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's got their shit going on too. So it could be you have a king showing up for you, male or female, doesn't matter. Look at this. What's been influencing you is this blood moon energy. So think back to when I can't think offhand, last blood moon. All right. But we are seeing releasing of emotional baggage. House 4, it contains all your ancestral wounds, all your deep-rooted issues, all the things that you also love, all your traditions, all the things that built you who you are. All right. So this is you. This is your home and within your private world too. And we're seeing that you've been going through some endings, doing a lot of shadow work. There's been an emotional cleansing and reset and spiritual growth. All right. So I see destruction, and this gives me a tower moment. So it really feels like some of you are coming to the end of that road right here. You've got the star coming in. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Now you have Aquarius, you have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and you have Pisces energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn showing up for you, but we'll look at all zodiac signs. And for those of you that ask, you can go with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you know your astrology, you know which signs to go for, what to look at. But if you don't know your astrology, with tarot, it doesn't matter. You can go with your sun. You can go with your rising. For me, I have all my placements in Scorpio, so it doesn't matter what I go for, except my rising is Virgo. So I do tend to look at that most, but it also depends on what I feel, because I do know my astrology. All right, there's Page of Pentacles. So we see somebody reaching out to you. All right, somebody definitely reaching out to you, sincere, being honest. Hey, and for some of you, it could be, it's not what you're looking for. You're wanting something a little bit more romantic, right? This is more friendly in a way, but it's definitely sincere. So Aries, the sun card. So go back to Aries reading. I think Aries had the sun. So Aries is in a very good energy. So if you're connected with an Aries, it looks like you both are connected. You both really want to see something happen. This can be a beautiful date, romance, reconciliation, happiness, all right, finding yourself, forgiving one another. Taurus reaching out with some love, all right? So Taurus falling for you. We got some messages, emotional messages coming in. Gemini coming in with a fire energy. Gemini is like, it's my birthday. Come share it with me. Come blow the candles out, all right, with me. All right, so very sexual energy though, but very fun, passionate energy. Cancer, you have Temperance card. Look at this. I mean, you've had some pit stops along the way. You're doing it. Keep, one step ahead. You got beautiful energy, the Temperance, things starting to restore balance for you. You and another Cancer restoring balance to your relationship, right? Finding some sort of peace after, taking some, side roads here, refueling. All right, we have a Leo, Empress card. So you and Leo, there's a lot of room for growth here. You guys are definitely building a relationship. You seem to have some deep trust for one another, loyalty, commitment. But you both are attracted to one another, and it seems like room for long-term relationship here. Virgo, the Fool card. Virgo jumping in. Virgo's ready to go, right? But I'm leaving the past in the past. This could be a new Virgo. It doesn't matter. I like to say new when I see these new beginning energies. And I also like to remind you guys to pay attention to the universe trying to put people in your life, right? There could be a Virgo here that's skipping on in, wanting to hang out with you. But we are seeing a Virgo here that's leaving a life behind and wanting to start fresh, taking what they need and moving forward with you. All right, coming in this Fool energy. They don't know where they're going, but they sure know where they've been, and they're ready to go somewhere with you. Libra, the King of Wands. Libra is serious, on fire. Libra is like, I'm very passionate about you. And Libra is, seeing a vision of the two of you create something together. Very open to a relationship with you. Scorpio, 9 of Cups. Scorpio is like, I've got love for you. You know I do. Cancer, you can feel me. All right, Scorpio's got that good energy. Like, come on, let's go. Sometimes it can be a little selfish when you got the 9 of Cups. You know, I want a relationship, but Scorpio is like, I like taking care of myself too, you know. So, but we do have a beautiful energy with you and a Scorpio. You getting your wish, a relationship could form out of this energy. Sagittarius, we have the 8 of Cups. All right. So it looks like you and Sag are taking a little bit of a break right now. Looks like they need time to grow, to evolve. It might be the best right now. It doesn't mean that it's over, but it does mean, though, we need some space. We need some time to evolve. Capricorn, 5 of Wands. So there's some conflict with you and a Capricorn. This is obviously an opportunity to change. The 5 of Wands says, you know, we both have egos here. We both want something. We both, you know, we're challenging each other. Capricorn and you, opposition. You know, you guys definitely are pulled in 2 different directions, right? But how can we come together and figure it out? There is an opportunity to either blow up and turn this into a huge drama, or there's an opportunity here to really figure out how to work together. Aquarius, 6 of Cups. Aquarius is nothing but love for you. They have fond memories of you, think about you, or this could be a new soulmate, right? Aquarius here that really wants to reach out and connect to you. Pisces, the Lovers. Pisces is in love with you, right? Pisces feels like we got it going on. All right, maybe there is some challenges there, but it looks like we can make it through it. All right, Leo. Cancer had a good one. You'd think it was Cancer's birthday. All right, Leo. Let's get Leo's like, all right, come on. I'm ready. 1, 10, 10. Let's go. 1, 10. Give him a good number here. 1, 10, 10 for Leo. Leo. My Leos. Where's my lions? Give me some love in the chat. All right. Leo. All right. Leo. What is happening? What's changing? What's coming towards you right now? Who's coming towards you, Leo? All right, I always base it on love, but I look at, in this reading, it'll be whatever comes up to. But I do look at Aries through Pisces for you, so the person that is on your mind will see, you know, if they're coming towards you and what energy they're coming in. All right, Leos. Leo, right? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm a Leo rising too, guys. Leo rising in Vegas. I got that Leo hair. So I got that cat look. I look more like an elf, not a cat, though. All right, Leo. Yeah. It goes, be a good one, and you get the Tower card. All right, that is good, though. The Tower card says that what's not working, what hasn't been working for you is crumbling. Bye. See ya. All right, the Tower. Unexpected shifts happening in your life, all right? But Leo, you know, you got Mars in your sign right now. So there is a lot of, you know, if Leo is not happy, I'm going to say that again. If Leo is not happy, you're going to lose your shit and you're going to make shit happen. All right. So bottom line is, fire, Tower, you're not afraid of it. You got this, all right? So if you've been going through a Tower moment, or there's a Tower coming up for you right now, you're the one that's going to be able to find a way through it, right? You wanted it. You're a fast manifester. No, people don't want Towers. I get that. I'm not, on a higher level, you were not happy with something, and you knew you were not happy with something, and you are making it, you know, your world shake up, all right? It's going to happen in one way or another. All right. And we got the 9 of Swords. So something's really been weighing on your mind. Something's really been weighing on your mind. And you're at a breaking point. And you need some truth. You need your life to be the way you want it. It's something, like I said, a piece was not fitting into your puzzle. And you're starting to maybe waking up to the truth. All right. Now, you may be the one with that energy that is secretly going, thank God the universe made something happen. All right. There's been moments like that in my life where I'm like, I knew I had to make a decision, but didn't want to. And then all of a sudden the universe did something. And like, it's kind of like you know, you need a new car, and then there's a hurricane and it breaks all the windows and, or it destroys your car, and, or, you know, you get a little bumper accident and now all of a sudden you get to get a new car. Right. It's one of those things. You don't like the tower moment, but it happens and you're like, yes. All right. It turns out in your favor. All right. So we have the Hermit energy showing up to you, Virgo energy, the Challenge right now, the Knight of Swords. So you definitely feeling like you're retreating a little bit from somebody or a situation in your life. This is asking you to give yourself a little bit of space here. You might be feeling distant from the people in your life. You might have to be looking at some of the choices you made in the past. All right. Some of the choices that you made in the past are definitely bringing up or calling in a tower moment. All right. There could be a lot of choices that you have to make right now. You're feeling on the spot. But the Hermit card is telling me that you have been through so much. You are the one that needs to make the choices. All right. There's some decisions that you have to make. And you know, with your past experiences, that you're going to make the right ones. But the problem, the challenge is making a decision and not sure about, you know, if you're going to be happy with it or not, or the people around you could be affected by your decisions that you make. All right, so let's see your energy, Wheel of Fortune. All right, and let's see what's coming towards you, the Ace of Wands. All right, so that's why I'm telling you, you might be going through a little bit of a karmic situation. Some of your choices, you might have a lot of stress on your mind right now. There's a twist of fate here. Something's changing. Maybe you think that, you know, you weren't expecting it to happen a certain way. You might be doing a review of some of your choices you made in the past, and they may be, you are thinking they're not turning out for you, but they are. All right. You've created this change. All right. It could be you weren't expecting it to happen now, or you weren't wanting it to happen now, but it looks like it's happening now. We got this as an opportunity. You have the Two of Wands. It looks like for you to finally make a move. You're at a crossroads in your life and you're getting this opportunity to make a decision to go somewhere else. Universe is giving you an option, giving you choices. All right. Ace of Wands. You've manifested this. You want this opportunity. For some of you, it could be a move in your life. You might have to make a choice about a new path, going your own way. For some of you, it could be you're going your own way. You're deciding to leave a situation. This could be your hometown. This could be your home, selling a home. This could be a relationship. This could be leaving friends behind, you know, depending on what's going on in your life. All right. But for a lot of you, you've made a lot of decisions and it's just not in alignment with you right now. The only struggle I'm seeing, though, is that it feels like your life might be might be chaotic right now, and it may feel like things are not working the way you wanted it to. But it is. I got to keep telling you that. It is. You have the Ace of Wands. It's like the universe is clearing away any situations that you have made. Maybe you made some choices that were for other people, and now you're starting to realize that you weren't making choices based on your own reality, what you wanted. So I'm seeing things are happening pretty quick for you right now. You're going to see your energy shift pretty quick. If some of you have been solo for some time, we're seeing a relationship come into your life that could shake up your life. All right. What you once knew, maybe you weren't expecting this. This could be a new relationship. And now all of a sudden you're realizing why you were going through. There's also karma coming back around for you. So there could be somebody from your past coming in with this Wheel of Fortune. All right. There may have been some things that happened in the past, maybe some decisions. The challenge is going to be, can you confront this situation without being so defensive? All right. This Knight of Wands can be somebody who gets very defensive, especially if somebody from the past shows up, and it's karma again. But you made some decisions and it's time to face them. All right, this is your opportunity. It seems like the universe is coming around with for you another doorway for you to go through, and another opportunity for you to make some choices here. And what does your heart want? What do you want? Because you're getting the get out of jail free card here. That's what I have for you, a get out of jail free card. So if you made some choices that you regret, here you go. you've got this moment to make new choices. You got the Ace of Wands, this new beginning. What Spirit wants you to know, the Five of Pentacles. You may be dealing with the financial struggle that you were unaware of. All right, you may be dealing with a health crisis that you were unaware of, that you didn't see coming. But the Wheel of Fortune says, and I'm also getting, you made some choices that brought you to this point. You may have made some investments that, put you in this place of breaking your bank, right? You may not have expected, but this is an opportunity for you to break free. All right. So there could be some revelation coming in. There could be somebody paying your debt. There could be an opportunity, a job opportunity where all of a sudden you're making more money. This could be this beautiful opportunity for you to have a fresh start is what I'm getting. Let's see the astrological influences for you, and we'll look at Aries through Pisces. So breaking out of jail. All right. So the hardest part seems to be over for you. It's just that you maybe were hoping for an easier way out. The Tower card is not that easy. And of course, you have free will. You have free will. The Two of Wands is saying, you can choose to continue doing what you're doing, but you are getting a doorway opening up. All right. And the Hermit card is, for me, is telling you to go your own way. Be the leader. Be the chief amongst the Indians. It might be you having to step up and be the wise one and take control of the situation. All right. I love the energy today. We are in Libra moon. All right. So the influence over you right now is your opposing sign, Aquarius. So it looks like, Aquarius is shaking you up. Pluto's in Aquarius right now. This is mental expansion. It's like you want to break out and be unique. You wanted to be yourself. So something is happening in your life that is pushing you out of your comfort zone. This hermit energy, maybe some of you have been in hermit mode. This Aquarius energy is, asking you to be edgy. Think about the future. It's changing who you are a little bit on the outside to explore something new, to expand. It's not changing yourself inauthentically. I'll never tell you to do that. It's about expanding and pulling out some of that Aquarian energy that you may have, right? Being different, all right? And looking at life differently. So there's expansion coming your way. It looks like Pluto and Aquarius is really pushing some of you, Leo, maybe Leo risings especially, to break out and change your identity, all right? Expand your identity. You have Aries in your chart. You have Aries showing up, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio showing up, Virgo showing up. All right, new potential here with the fresh start, Ace of Wands. Let's take a look at Aries through Pisces. Well, you may be feeling the mental exhaustion with the Tower card, but the expansion is what's coming in. All right, let's see. Aries through Pisces, so the person on your mind, let's see who's coming towards you, what energy they're coming in. Thank you, Angel and Lisa and all my mods for pushing all that info. All right, Leo. Leo. The Fool energy. Look at this is the Fool is the beginning of the hero's journey. So Leo, this is Uranus energy. This is Aquarius energy. This is you breaking out and breaking free. This is you taking your experiences from the past and saying, let's go. Let's take what we need and go. So you look happy as shit. So you might not be feeling it today, but this energy that I'm seeing in your reading is saying you're about to be happy as shit. God, divine, is taking away the things that you thought you needed and really freeing up some space for you to expand. All right. Fool energy is the person on your mind too. So we are seeing room for expansion with you and the person that's on your mind. So in Aries, I'm seeing an Aries show up. There is some friction. There's some challenges. You have a chance here to either blow up, create a volcano, or you have a chance here to compromise. All right, so there is some change, possibility of change here. They are showing up feisty. There is some tension and challenges with you and an Aries. You and Taurus, look at this. You and Taurus, got it going on. I think Taurus had this energy too. I can't remember, but it looks like you and Taurus, a lot of passion, ready to just take off and go. Let's go. Let's try something new. Let's see what we got here. We both, a lot of passion for one another. So this here, it's very creative, very loving energy, or passionate energy. Sorry, and it looks like you guys moving, going somewhere, doing something together. All right, Gemini, there's a pause here with you and a Gemini, but it's a transition. All right, so it seems like, we're stepping back a little bit. So your Gemini is kind of saying, I need some space for the time being, but it's like there's a change happening here. And this is a positive change. This means that, when they come back around, they're not going to be who you remember. I mean, who you think they were before, who they were before. Cancer, we're seeing the star card, right? So there's that star after the tower. All right, so don't lose faith in this connection. They're not losing faith in you. It shows the two of you starting fresh here, or being able to finally pick up and heal and move forward. All right, so a fresh energy. We have Leo, Page of Swords. All right, so you've got this new start coming in, this new beginning with that page. You might not know exactly what to do or what to do with it, but we see some good news coming in, especially with another Leo. We have Virgo, reminiscing, missing you, reaching out to you, or this is a new Virgo that really wants to connect with you. A lot of love here, soulmate energy. Libra, Ace of Cups. So Libra has love for you, wants to make an offer to you. Scorpio, the 10 of Cups, wants to be together with you. It looks like is emotionally invested in this connection. Sagittarius, King of Cups, a Sag in love with you too, all right? So has deep feelings for you, opening up, expressing their feelings. Capricorn, 6 of Wands, wants your attention. It looks like they're returning in a good energy. Scorpio, Sag, Cap. Aquarius, the Strength card, obviously feels you, feels connected to you. It looks like stepping up here, you guys, connecting, building that bond. Wait a minute. Sag, Cap, Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius is very strong in your energy. It looks like you and Aquarius got it going on here. Pisces, Queen of Cups. Pisces might be taking a moment to try and figure out their feelings for you, but there is love there. All right, Pisces showing up in their own energy. Good morning. Don't forget to be hitting that like button for me, please, as you're coming in. It helps the video. And comment happy birthday to Gemini under the video as well, if you want to win a personal reading. But any of your comments, feedback is always appreciated on my videos. It does help. All right. We have 127. Virgo. All right. Virgo. Thank you. All right. Where's my Virgos? You're welcome, Leo, of course. Virgo. Virgo. Virgo rising right here. We got a good family in here, Virgo rising. Got a lot. Hey, just visiting. Virgo. We have a lot of love for you Virgos on this channel. All right. Virgo. So let's see what's happening, what's coming towards you right now, what does Spirit have for you. And then, of course, I'll look at Aries through Pisces, you the person on your mind, love and energy on your mind. Virgo, I love it. Sabrina, justice. Oh, Virgo, what a way to start. All right. We've got some peace coming your way, a peace of mind coming your way. All right, things started. We're in Libra moon right now today. I was meditating on this card earlier. All right, so it is like, let's bring our life back into harmony here. Where can I make peace? Where can I find some peace? Maybe somebody's coming in to bring some peace. All right, we have this beautiful energy of success. All right, closing of a cycle here, karmic cycle. Soul contract finally completed, or a lesson learned. Maybe you've learned some lesson. This is also success from hard work. So if you've got a business or you're working really hard on a business, this is a sign here. This is the overall showing your work is going to bring success. All right. You might be going through a cycle and you may be feeling, because Virgo, you can hone in on every detail. If you step back a little bit and look at your life as cycles, and even the problem you're having, if you can look at it from a different perspective, you're complete in this cycle. So it doesn't mean that you're losing something in your life. You're dealing with an issue that you need to learn something from, and it's showing that you're finally reaching the cycle. You could be breaking a cycle or a pattern with somebody, with yourself, with your situation. I have the Four of Wands underneath that. So success with home stuff, maybe purchasing a home. I know I'm looking for a new place, so I'm manifesting the best place that I want for the best price. It looks like success coming in, and it looks like home life, so anything that's going on in your home life, anything that's going on with your foundation, fixing your home, your environment. Maybe you're finding some peace with some past issues with your family, all right, or some things that have had to happen around your private life. You're finding peace with that. So things are coming into harmony and things are looking good. All right. So the Four of Wands is telling me you are reaching this milestone. All right. Or it's up around the bend here. All right. So this is a reminder that this is what's going on. Now you, the Eight of Pentacles, the energy around you, busting your ass, trying to really, you are loyal, committed, and dedicated. And like I said, this card is showing me that you are working towards success, financial commitment, whatever you're committed to, whatever you're here for, whatever you need this message for. You're working hard and you're reaching this place. So what's the challenge for you? Faith. All right. Now, the North Node, South Node, right? I've been studying that since it's happened, is in Virgo, and is the South Node's in Virgo, the North Node's in Pisces. All right. As a Virgo rising, I'm going to tell you that the ultimate challenge that I've been up against is just faith. Faith. So it's asking you to really trust. So whatever cycle you are in right now, whatever you are fearing most, that is what your restriction is. That is what your challenge is. That is what your agreement is. You need to break that bond, cut that cord, and have faith. So really, ultimate surrender is your challenge. I just can't trust it. I have to be the one that does it. I have to be the one that fixes it. I have to know. I know you do. I have to have a list. I can't even keep lists right now anymore. It's like the universe is telling me to break out of these habits of everything that I do every day. All the things that I want to have done, accomplished, the Virgo qualities. You're being asked to trust that this is coming in for you. Your hard work is being seen. You don't have to work any harder to get what you want right now. All right. You're thinking that your wish isn't going to come in. You might even be losing faith in your situation. And Spirit is really asking you right now not to lose faith in your situation, Virgo. It's really challenging right now at times, but we are really being focused on right now with releasing the inner critic, releasing the inner judge, the nitpicking, things not being exactly the way you want it. That's what your challenge is. So let's see you, the Five of Pentacles. All right. This mindset of the world is against me. Where's my payout? Why is this happening? Why am I being rejected? I mean, that's it too. We're talking about love and the things you love, right? Why is I'm so committed and loyal to somebody? Why is it that every time I think something's going to happen, I take my chances? I get dealt a raw hand. I feel like everywhere I turn, somebody's working against me. All right. It's a mindset. And that's what that is all. I mean, I hope this lands. That is all. It's not the actual physical problem you're having. It's the mindset behind it. The way you're seeing it is the ultimate lesson here. And as soon as you shift your belief system about it and you understand what I'm saying right there, it takes a while for it to land for me sometimes. When a simple thought I'm having, if I just change it, changes the scenario. All right, this is what's showing up for you. You might be feeling rejected. Who's rejected you? Why would they reject you? I mean, with these energies that are coming up here, why? You're going to get that why. You're going to figure it out. You're going to see why. You're going to get that peace of mind coming in. You're going to get that resolution. Your life coming back to harmony. What's coming toward you? Who's coming toward you? We're seeing Aries, Leo, Sag. We're seeing a fire energy. We're seeing a king. Now, I don't care the gender, you're male or female coming to this channel. The king is showing me somebody, a woman of masculine, a feminine energy can be a king. I'm a king. I can be boss. I can be a king. So it does not matter, but we are seeing a big boss come your way. We're seeing somebody with a big heart come your way. We're seeing also you stepping up into this position of big boss. Don't lose faith in your dreams right now, Virgo. Do not lose faith in your dreams. Do not lose faith in your desires, especially if you feel 100% like Virgo, if you've been given your 100%, you know that this is meant for you. You're not going to give your 150% to something if it's a waste of your time. You're just not going to do it. But you can be the Virgo that works too hard and the Virgo that tries to do too much and does everything and doesn't get anywhere, because your lesson is that sometimes you don't have to. Less is more. And that's the High Priestess too. Less is more. All right, and that's for you. I see a person coming your way, a very valuable person coming your way. And I also see you stepping up into the energy of the King of Wands, which is a visionary, bringing your visions to life, your visions coming true. The opportunity, we have a King of Pentacles, all right? So we see a couple people showing up in your life, but we're also seeing very passionate business oriented. We're seeing your life coming into place. We're seeing you getting on track here. We're seeing you living the good life. Maybe a partnership coming up. This could be a business partnership. This could be a love partnership that turns into a business. This could be you and another person, Leo, Taurus energy that is showing up, that is showing here, you guys working together, coming into alignment. So you could be coming into alignment with a love relationship, a business partnership, a marriage, a commitment with the Eight of Pentacles. Right? Two kings here on the same page that are saying, we've got this, we can make this work, right? This is sustainable. And I am seeing an opportunity come your way for you, maybe a job, maybe health, maybe something that is going to add an investment that is going to add to the quality of your life. What does Spirit want you to know? The Knight of Cups, right? Keep your heart open. We have new romance coming into your life. We have love coming into your life. We have love deepening. This could be a proposal coming into your life. Somebody making a proposal to you, whether that's marriage, whether that's relationship, business, like I said in this reading, right? But this is also asking you to be vulnerable and to open up your heart. Let's see the astrological influence on you right now for more messages, but also I'll look at Aries to Pisces. So the star card is the center of your reading, which is telling me do not lose faith. All right, you are on the right path. You're being pushed towards your north node. So check where your north node is and what you're supposed to be going after in your life, where you're supposed to be, your soul is here to work towards, to evolve. This is what's happening in your life right now. The star is showing a wish fulfillment. All right. So let's see the astrological influence on you right now. We have the air element. All right, so air energy. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So if you have any placements in those placements, you might want to look at those. Those can be what's influencing you right now. We do have Libra moon right now, but we also see air element, which is talking about communication, thoughts, travel, news coming your way. All right, so there could be a lot of going on in your mind. There's a lot of stuff happening that's around that you haven't heard yet. Maybe some surprising news coming your way. Things are in motion, and you have a lot on your mind too. So it's also about bringing some of that down into reality as well. So thinking with your head over your heart, you might be also thinking too much, overthinking. This could be a block you have as well. And this star card is saying, whatever it is that you're overthinking right now is what Spirit's wanting you to have the most faith about. So think about what's stressing you out so friggin' much. The more you let it stress you, the more restriction you're going to create. This is where you need to have the most faith ever. All right. Damn. I just felt like, no. I was channeling that for you. So let's see Aries through Pisces for you. Oh, the energy. Not only do I have a Sag North Node, my Sagittarius North Node is exactly conjunct my Neptune. And what's the Aldebaran is my South Node. And I was just looking this up. What's the star of, I forget, that's with an A. Uriel. But it's Archangel Uriel, but the star is called something else. Is absolutely conjunct, exactly conjunct. It's wild. I was going down that road the other day. Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. Look at the King of Pentacles. Look at that synchronicity, that King of Pentacles showing up in your read. So Virgo, you stepping up into power, but also there could be a earth sign coming your way as well. Very strong partner coming your way. You guys on the same page. We have Aries, all right? So there's some space between you and Aries, a temporary pause. You may not recognize them when they come in. They're kind of going through a shift in their life. Taurus, things getting exciting with you and a Taurus. We see communication coming in with a Taurus, and we're seeing the energy pick up pace, accelerate. Things could go really fast with you and a Taurus. Gemini, you and Gemini got it going on. You guys got similar goals, qualities. You guys get along with each other. You're going to fix things, try to find, you're trying to figure out how to fix things or working things out. Cancer, Queen of Wands, right? You and Cancer also a team players here. It looks like a Cancer very attracted to you, wants to get to know you, or wants to connect to you again. Leo, Knight of Wands. Leo is very passionate about you. Leo is coming in pretty quickly, very excited energy. Virgo, you've got the Six of Wands again. So look at this. Getting the attention. Finally getting the attention that you deserve. The recognition you deserve. You got another Virgo showing on up for you. Coming in, wanting to take this to the next step. Libra, the Chariot card. You and Libra, ready to go. Let's go. Let's move on. Let's see where this goes. Scorpio, Knight of Swords, a shift in energy with a Scorpio. You both are focused. You met for a reason. There's a purpose in this relationship. Let's go. Sagittarius, you and Sag could be reconciling or getting together a date. Capricorn, we have a fresh energy with a Capricorn, sparking up conversation. They've got you on their mind. Aquarius, look at this, King of Swords. Aquarius is all about truth and wanting to talk to you, wanting to connect with you. Pisces, the Lovers card. You and Pisces falling for one another, finding a way to come together. There's that North Node, South Node too. All right, so you and Pisces finding a way into each other's arms. All right, Libra. 142. All right, let's do this for Libra. What a great first half. Let's continue with this spirit. Don't lose this energy. All right. Was that Etha? Hello, I missed it. You're welcome, Sabrina. All right. Let's see. Libra. That's all right. We can't smell you, Isa. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Terry. I am too. Thank you, Romy. The rep. Thank you. All right, Libra. Now it's your turn, Libra. We're in your moon right now, so let's bring in Libra energy. All right, what's coming towards Libra? What's going on in their life, right? The influence, and then, of course, Aries through Pisces for the person that's on your mind. All right, let's see. Nine of Pentacles. All right, sitting pretty. So you got a good overall energy influence in at the bottom of the deck. Look at you getting out of a tower moment. So some of you could have just gone through a serious tower moment, move, uncertainty, a shocking event happened in your life, traumatic, right? The tower card isn't easy to deal with, but look at the Nine of Pentacles on top of that shit, saying, all right, you're coming out better than ever. All right, something is paying off for you, and you may not have expected it. Right, the Nine of Pentacles looks like money, getting money from something, maybe a move, maybe you're losing, the Tower card. You've had to move, you've had to let go of things, or even a breakup. Some of you independent, some of you fresh, available, right? Could be this energy, but it looks like you lost a lot of baggage. All right, or you're letting go of a lot of baggage here. And this could have been in the past. It could have been your whole life story. You've just released a lot of baggage. All right, you're sitting pretty, though, with this Nine of Pentacles showing up in your reading. So we have the Five of Swords, though, here for you. So what's next? And the Ten of Wands is your challenge. All right, so now what's next? It's like, what's my next move? I'm trying to figure out something too soon. I'm trying to figure out every which way to go. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what my responsibilities are anymore. I'm not sure what to do. The Ten of Wands here, a challenge. You may have been used to doing everything on your own, or you're not used to doing everything on your own. It could go either way, especially if you're breaking out of a situation, a relationship, and you're by yourself. You may be overwhelmed with all the new responsibilities, and you're trying to figure out everything at once. Or you've been been by yourself for so long, and you're so used to taking care of things on your own that now it's like, what do I do next? I want a partnership, or I'm moving, or I want to connect with this person, and now I'm like, now I got to readjust. Maybe you're overthinking. Let's just go with that, because I'm getting all these messages coming in, and I'm thinking my Libras are probably trying to figure everything out at once. You could have a lot going on with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands internally. And this is, kind of saying, this is new for you. This is a new step for you, right? Or this is a new position for you, or a new turn in your life for you. You're getting rid of all the baggage that you didn't want before. And now it's like, don't create some new baggage because you're comfortable with carrying everything on your own. That's a pattern. I'm so used to being stressed out. So now that I have no stress, I'm going to look for stress because it makes me feel better that I have something going on. Or I'm going to look for problems because I need something to fix. I'm used to having stress and problems in my life, so it feels weird having no problems. You guys might be wishing for it, but then when you don't have it, what do you work towards? So let's see your energy. The Eight of Swords. Holy crap. What are you doing? What's coming towards you? The Four of Pentacles. What's the opportunity and challenge? The Moon card. Guys. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. The Magician. All right, Libra. This is what I'm getting for you. You've just shifted out of a situation that, the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, you might not realize how much you were carrying in the past. Maybe this is an epiphany you're having. You're starting to see or realize how much bullshit you carried in the past, how much extra weight, how much baggage you had in the past, all these doubts you've had, the 8 of Swords, the limiting beliefs, the noise in your head. Other people in your life created some stress for you. You've had some people in your life that you've had to move away from. You supported a lot of people or took care of a lot of people or, supported taking care of a lot of stuff that was unnecessary. And now the 9 of Pentacles is you're very independent. You're a very independent person. So your message here is crazy to me. It's not crazy like that way. It's just like, wow. It's like you just are dusting yourself off and you're overthinking, not sure what the hell is to do next. You're trying to figure out things, maybe hypervigilant, maybe to protect yourself. The 4 of Pentacles, you kind of got your heart on guard here. But what I'm seeing here is this opportunity. You got the Moon card, you got the Magician card here. Spirit saying, get focused here, man. You're shifting into a new way. Don't bring the old problems with you. Leave that shit in the past. Leave that shit back. Don't take these problems with you. You've got the Moon card here, so I'm seeing your dreams, your environment's changing. I'm seeing your life is changing, and maybe what you once wanted isn't showing up for you, or you're starting to want something different. The Moon card is telling me that a lot's changing in your life, and you're not used to all the surprises. You might not be used to all the changes and you can't quite see what's on the other side. And yet the Magician here is telling you that you're having this huge revelation, this huge new beginning, this huge fresh start. And this card here is saying, what do you want? You definitely can manifest or create your new existence. But open up here, the 4 of Pentacles is telling you let go of control. All right, the Moon card is shaking stuff up for you. Your life is changing right now. And let the universe guide you. I'm also seeing let other people guide you. Let other people help you. All right, you may be so used to doing everything on your own. And now the universe is bringing people into your life to shake things up. And maybe you have some trust issues. It looks as though the 8 of Swords, you doubt people in your life. You're listening to people in your life that are negative. The 5 of Swords here, you're always fixing battles. You're always explaining yourself to people or over-explaining yourself. Maybe you feel like nobody gets you right now. Yeah, of course nobody gets you right now. Your life is changing. It's not looking the way it used to look, and the people in your life don't quite get what's going on in your mind right now. You got too much going on in your mind right now for other people to really resonate with it, But this is don't lose your heart. Don't lose your heart with some new people coming in or shit that's changing in your life. So what's happening right now is you're working towards freedom. What's coming towards you is freedom. And you may not be used to it. Now, this could be freedom, especially if you had a tower moment. For some of you, this could have been losing of responsibilities, a job, a home, a marriage, life, big important things in your family, in your life. And it's making you super independent, and it's giving you a fresh start. You have financial freedom. Freedom from other people's responsibilities. Maybe you were taking care of a lot of other people. You had so many responsibilities before that some of you might just not know what to do with this energy. The Moon card is saying you just got to keep moving forward. You might be getting triggered. All right. being triggered here. But the Magician card, Spirit's telling me you have a whole new canvas to manifest this new beginning into your life. But some of you might be feeling kind of all over the place right now, breaking out of energies that you didn't want to be in anymore, or your life is changing and now you're being forced to be more independent. So this is beautiful. It might sound, like what the hell, because you're confused, with all this swords going on. I think that you're trying to figure out something, and really what it is you have a clear canvas and you're able to create now something new, and whatever's been weighing on you, it's time to let that go, that old version go. Let's see the astrological influence for you. The Four of Pentacles tells me that you're having a hard time letting go of control. You may have had somebody in your life recently that really weighed you down. You may have felt burdened by a lot of responsibilities. You may have felt like you were the one taking care of everything and nobody was helping you. Nobody understands what's going on. And the Moon card is saying that you're kind of in this place of change. Your environment, everything's changing, that a lot of people aren't going to resonate or get you right now. I have the North Node is influencing you right now. So some of you could be North Node Libra, South Node Libra, North Node Aries, and you're being forced into independency, freedom, breaking out of patterns of pleasing other people, being with other people. But this is North Node energy is affecting you. You're being pushed into alignment with where your soul's meant to be. So if you were going down a wrong path, or you were stuck on a path that was difficult for you, or didn't feel like it was aligning with you anymore, it wasn't resonating with you anymore, if you were connecting with people that weren't resonating with you, or it just felt like a constant challenge, the North Node energy here is pushing you into alignment with the people and the places that you are now resonating with. So if you're not resonating with people in your life or the situation, you are definitely going to feel uncomfortable, and you're going to be in your head a lot with feeling like nobody's understanding you, nobody's getting you. All right. So ultimately, this is beautiful. It could be uncomfortable for you because your environment's changing, but it's beautiful because you got the star energy here, where your life is finally coming into what you truly want, where you truly want to be. All right. So beautiful but deep reading for my Libras. You have, let's see, love for you, Aries through Pisces. Financial freedom, independency of other people's responsibilities, not taking care of other people's responsibilities. Hello, Nas. Let's see, Tito. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. All right. Dog crazy. Yeah, that one. Look, it looks like it was meant to happen for a huge reason. All right, you weren't in alignment with that position anymore. Let's see. Aries through Pisces. The King of Swords, cutting through the bullshit. All right, you're done. Bigger picture is more important. You're cutting through some bullshit. Look at this Aries Tower card. Some of you may be moving on from an Aries or going through a Tower moment with an Aries. Kind of resonates with the reading I just did for you. Breaking out of, facing your truth. Breaking out of a situation that didn't feel stable anymore, or you weren't in alignment with. Taurus, we have a Three of Swords. So it looks like separation with a Taurus. Finally moving on, or just trying to figure out your own heart's desires. The Three of Swords doesn't mean it's permanent. That tells me that there could be more to this story, but right now the separation is so you can figure out what was causing the problem in the first place so you can move forward. We have Gemini. There's a judgment call coming in with a Gemini, maybe making some important decision regarding the relationship. Do we want to forgive? Do we want to start over? Do we want to do over? Whatever it is. Cancer, the Justice card, bringing in the truth, being real with you. All right, so it looks like reconciliation maybe, or a commitment coming in with a Cancer. Leo, things are moving fast with a Leo. 8 of Wands, very exciting news coming in, or a shift in energy with you and a Leo. And we have Virgo coming in with some love, a new beginning with a Virgo, opening up to their feelings for you. And Libra, you got the Page of Pentacles. So you've got this new beginning, this exploring, new energy of the page. All right. You might be like, I'm in a position where I thought I was where I was supposed to be, but now I'm starting fresh again as a page. We all go through cycles in our lives. You may have been a King of Pentacles at one point, but now you're a page again. So where are we starting? So you and another Libra starting at the beginning here, getting to know one another, or a reconciliation, even with this energy. It can be an apology. Scorpio, 2 of Swords, feeling torn about a Scorpio. All right, there's a decision that needs to be made. Your Scorpio may be feeling torn between life and you, or two people, or, confusing. All right, but you can't force their decision, but they're still there. All right. Maybe it looks as though they don't want to make a premature decision and lose this connection. Sagittarius, 6 of Cups. So we're seeing love coming in. They're reaching out to you. Reconciliation, soulmate with a Sag. Capricorn's got you on their mind. A fresh energy, fresh start. Potential here. Aquarius, 4 of Cups. So you've got an Aquarius that's not seeing the love you're giving them. They're not open to your offer. They keep refusing your offer. And Pisces is the Lovers card. So Pisces and you starting a deep relationship together. It seems like you both are in love with each other, or will be. All right, Libra, Scorpio. 1, okay, so 2 for Scorpio. All right, where's my Scorpios? Show me some love in the chat. Scorpio time. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, north, south node, whatever you resonate with. All right, my Scorpios. Show love for my Scorpios. Who or what's coming towards you right now? So whatever spirit really has for you, opportunities, and let's see. Also, Aries through Pisces, the person on your mind. All right. Scorpio. Hello, Brandon. All right, let's see. All right, Scorpio. Calling some energy for Scorpio. Scorpio, look at this, the Star card. And we have the 10 of Swords and the Chariot. So Scorpio's leaving some bullshit behind. Man, that talk about still having faith and ready to move forward. You're starting to see why, maybe, with this 10 of Swords and the Chariot, why you had to leave something behind. It looks like you had to pack up and take what very little you had and move on. This could be your whole life. This could be you put your whole life in your car. There's a little projection here. You put your whole life in the trunk and you took off. See ya. Peace. All right. You had to find where you needed to be. You had to find who you were in alignment with. Looks like a lot of healing has happened here with Scorpio. Looks like you're going through, you've been on a path here, headed towards the Star card. Right? You're about to see what's changing for you, what's coming towards you, is why you had to have so much faith in your life and what was happening. Right? That could have been a very painful past you just had, a painful breakup, painful divorce. The 10 of Swords can be a bunch of pain throughout your life. The Star card is you're coming into alignment with your your soul's true path. All right. This is learning faith. Somehow you kept the faith. Somehow you keep on going. All right. Scorpio's the cockroaches. When the world's gone, Scorpio's gonna be still around, right? Nothing can kill you. So the star card is the influence of your reading, which is still remaining to have faith and a wish being granted for you. Right, the star of your show here. Right, this is reaching the pinnacle, reaching the point, right? Seeing that there's so much out there for you, and maybe now finally seeing what's out there for you. We have the 10 of Pentacles, all right? So this is your mind on the money on your mind, marriage on your mind, prosperity on your mind. All right, so this is really what's coming towards you. The 10 of Pentacles, you know, that getting to the top of that mountain. So the 10 of Pentacles shows success. All right, your family, you know, picket fence. Maybe some of you wanting to buy a home, some of you leveling up in a business, some of you coming together with a partner, making a family business. But we see a beautiful energy of family is very important to you. Family and success, your legacy. Right here at the top, this is your focus. Your challenge, though, the Hermit card, right? You keep looking back, right? You've had to go your own way, and that's that challenge card is the Hermit, which is now you got to get back out there and trust again. The Star card is all about trust too, right? You've had a lot of experiences, right? But also here you can be set in your ways. The Hermit card. You've got to pave your own way. You've got to trust here moving forward, right? But something, you know, you keep thinking about the past here with this energy here, all right? But these experiences have brought you to where you're at. Now, you may have packed up and moved on, but still, now you're sitting here. And for many of you, you could be a loner. You're feeling alone. You could be feeling like you want family. You want people in your life, but you're not letting anybody in. So, you know, here I am getting into that deep energy here. But you want this. You want the 10 of Pentacles. You can have it. Maybe some of you have already achieved it. I've got the 10 of Pentacles. But where's the love? Coming from this energy, it does feel as though even your childhood, you know, is shitty. You know, it comes the 10 of Swords. Some of you here are afraid to let somebody in. All right? You're afraid to let somebody in. So you, the 5 of Pentacles, and what's coming towards you, the Moon card, opportunity, the King of Wands. Be an Aries, Leo, Sag. We see an important person in your life trying to come in. Somebody's you're terrified here. Some of you having some serious dreams. The only block here is you. You've had too many experiences. I am pulling 10s for 10s. Scorpio's getting the completion. You know, this is where it's almost like if you have any problems in your life right now, Scorpio, you're creating them yourself. The 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are going to get mad at me for saying that. Your mindset is creating them. If you resonate with what I just said about already moving past all that bullshit and the loner energy here, the hermit energy, you're hiding in your space. The only thing that's holding you back is afraid of the world hurting you again, life getting to you again, challenges, being rejected. You've got the Moon card here. It's like, but what if the scary monsters come back into my life? You know, King of Wands here, somebody trying to knock at your door. And I'm just getting open your heart back up, Scorpios. It's time to open your heart back up. There's nothing you haven't learned that you're going to be able to face anything coming into your future, right? You're not too old. You're not too old to start a business. You're not too old to fall in love. You're not too old to get a home. You're not too old to buy your first home. You're not too old to buy a boat. I said that I want to buy a boat. The hell am I going to do with a boat? I don't know how to. I had one years ago, but I remember for a long time thinking, oh, that part of my life is over. I'm never going to be able to do that again. That's not true. That's a mindset. Feeling like the world was always working against you, or the world is still working against you. That's what's keeping you from allowing your dreams to come in. It's just a mindset. All right, Spirit, the Nine of Swords. I'm seeing some of you having some serious dreams, some serious nightmares, or waking up in the middle of the night. All this. You're still focused on some, like, maybe I could have made different choices. Why didn't it could even be, Scorpio, why didn't I see that? Why did I let so much happen to me? Why didn't I learn my lessons? Yeah, how long are you going to keep beating yourself up for not learning your lessons? You signed up for a lot of that stuff for transformation. And now it's like you don't want to learn any more lessons, so you're closing off your heart, right? Or you're feeling alone. Some of you may have left a lot of people in the past, and now you're feeling alone. Just let some people in, right? You got some love coming for you, and you're not too old to start fresh is your message. You're not too old to go after your dreams. But I am seeing Spirit's telling you, the Nine of Swords, there's something you need to resolve or something you need to deal with because it's keeping you up at night, or you're losing sleep at night. You're either thinking or feeling guilty or shame or regret, or thinking you could have made different choices in the past, and you made the right choices. You showed up. It's about changing now, the Hermit card, and it's about taking a new road. Let's see what's influencing you. Some of you so used to being alone that you don't realize somebody is opening up their heart to you. There's an opportunity here to connect with somebody. It's not all about. If some of you are focused only on the Ten of Pentacles, money, future, the big picket fence. Some of you, some of you might be just so focused on that, you're not realizing that love is right in front of you. You're focused too much on the material things in your life. Air element, right, in your head, right? So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in your thoughts. There's also communication coming in. There's some news coming in. Thinking with your head over your heart. Some of you might be too much in your head too with this energy, and a lot going on in your head that's keeping you up at night. Right? Spirit's telling you that it's not worth it. Let it go. You're anxiety, panic. You have panic about your future, and panic about, and I'm seeing enjoy the journey here. Let go a little bit. You have too much that you've endured that you're still afraid to just trust in the universe unfolding for you and creating, some new experiences for you. We have a lot of air energy working, or a lot of air energy influence in you, which means too much is going on in your mind. All right. And we have opening up your heart is what I've got for you. Let's see. You got Virgo energy, Pisces energy, and Aries, Leo, Sag energy. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces. When I say things like that, people from your past may be trying to come into your life and, maybe making you feel bad or stressing you out too. This could be that kind of energy, lots of communication. There may have been just some negative energy that you've had to deal with, and they could be trying to trigger you or show back up. Let's see. All right, so love, though, let's see. Love coming in for you. That's if you're letting it in. I saw the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is your challenge, was you kind of opening up, all right? Letting go of overthinking a love relationship and letting love in. Very independent, and you could have gotten really cold after going through a Ten of Swords. 6 of Wands, somebody wants your attention. Somebody wants your attention, Scorpio. Aries has got you on their mind. Aries is like, you look good and I want to see where things can go. There's an energy here, though. There could be some confusion or uncertainty, and it could be they might feel you have other options. Taurus, the star card, surrender, trust the relationship with the Taurus. It could lead, or there could be a Taurus coming into your life here. You guys are meant to meet. It's about trust. It's about surrender and just enjoy the journey. All right, Gemini, the 9 of Wands. You've been through a lot with a Gemini. It seems like neither of you want to give up on this, though. All right, so there is potential here for you guys to make some sort of change and fight through this. You've come so far. Cancer, King of Wands. A Cancer sees a future with you, right? So we have communication coming in with a Cancer. That King of Wands was in your main reading here, so it looks like Cancer's pretty strong. They got their eye on you. Leo, feeling at home with you. So the reunion, or both you and a Leo want the same thing. So it seems like you guys get into that next level in your relationship, wanting to marry you, wanting to connect with you. All right, so we see a beautiful foundation here with a Leo. Virgo coming in, getting to know you. You got messages coming in with a Virgo. What is up? I'm being sincere. I want to see where things go. Libra, communication, clarity, finally clearing things up with you. But that's communication. And Scorpio, 8 of Pentacles. Get your nose out of the books. Get your nose off the computer. Get your nose out of whatever it is that you're overworking. You're working too hard, right? Or you're focusing so much on something that you're not seeing all the roses that are growing around you. All right. So Scorpio, it's like you're putting your focus in the wrong area. Open your heart. It looks like you and another Scorpio could be hyper focused or on a situation, but it does look like you guys could work things out with a little bit of tweaking. Sagittarius, a lot of love, a relationship forming between you and a Sagittarius. You both got a lot of love for each other. Capricorn, a new beginning coming in. Capricorn wanting to tell you how they feel, got a crush on you. Aquarius, making an offer, all right, to you. So Aquarius here wanting something serious, a serious commitment. And Pisces got you on their mind as well. Slow and steady, let's go. All right, I see a future here with you and a Pisces. All right. Let's see. So that may have been a Scorpio singles reading. I don't know. Thank you, JV. Thank you. All right. You show so much love. All right. Sagittarius, 216. All right. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on? What's going on with Sagittarius? Who or what's coming towards you? All right. Some of you getting some subconscious, crazy spiritual shit, and some of you getting some just 3D reality. This is what's happening stuff. All right. It's all over the place today. You are welcome. Thank you, Embassy. Thank you, Tito. VR. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? Let's get it. Learning. All right, Sag. All right, Sag, ready to pick up and go. Where are you going? You got your dog, you forgot your shoe, you ready to go. All right, Sag, I need something new. You need something new to happen. Right? You're ready for fresh. You're ready for, all right, take some risks, take some chances. All right. All right, look at this, 10 of Cups, right? You're wanting something good. You wanting to be happy. You're looking for fulfillment. All right. And if this means you got to get up and go on this new journey, go by yourself, or you're getting ready to just seek out and find that love of your life. We are seeing this fresh start energy come in. It looks like love, family is on your mind. Looks like that's what you want, right? You're wanting to build a home, find a home. Who's your home? Where's your home? Maybe some of you moving. All right, we have the Page of Cups, right? So really love is influencing you. Some of you got a crush on somebody. Some of you falling for somebody. All right, there is love coming in with this card showing up. Somebody's interested or you're interested in somebody. All right, where's it going? Very cute, very loving energy. Do we just kind of go with the flow and see where it takes us? What's the challenge? Commitment, the Hierophant. Do you have a commitment issue? Are you connecting with people who share the same values as you? That's going to be a problem. If that's the main challenge, the Hierophant, you can't learn your lesson. You haven't learned your lesson. You keep going after the same person, or somebody's in a committed relationship, or you're in a relationship. It's like you really, really, really want your happiness. That is without a doubt showing up in your reading here. You're walking towards it. You want it. So what do you got to walk away from to get it? What do you got to do to get it? Now, for some of you, you just really do have a deep fear of commitment, which could be why you're trying to connect with somebody who's in another relationship. That gives you protection from rejection. That gives you protection from getting hurt whenever you fantasize or try to be with somebody who's in another relationship when you're in a relationship. It's a safety net. So you might be dealing with your own commitment issues, all right? But you might be pointing fingers at somebody else. I'm waiting for them to leave. No, you're not. You would have left already. You would have you both would have. All right? You both would have. So, but there's love there. It's just that you want to keep it in this like playful zone here at times. But the thing is some of you really craving for some serious relationship. You want happiness. And it looks like something's going to shake up and shift. If you're not being honest with yourself, if you're not learning your lesson, if you're not in alignment or sharing the same values with somebody, some of you are ready to face that reality. We have the Two of Wands. You've got an important decision to make. You have options here. You can do what you want and tell me to go to hell. I don't care if I'm doing this and they're doing that, or, no, I don't have a commitment issue, or maybe I'm dealing with people who do have commitment issues. Maybe you don't. But maybe your person has always kind of felt they've never been married, or they don't want to get married, or, it could be issues around that as well too. But you have options here. You can keep, going down that path and being comfortable with where you're at. It looks like you're making plans here. You're still going to get together with your person. There's love here. There's connection here. But there's a choice here that you're at a crossroads, because it feels like some of you really want something more and you're not getting it from your person just yet. And that's what the issue is. You both may not have the same goals. So really, there's a Taurus energy. There's somebody who had love for you, Sag. There's somebody who wants to connect with you. There's travel here. There's news coming in. There's this person opening up and being honest with you about their feelings. Yes. But are we getting married? Are we getting in a commitment? Is that the issue? And I have the Nine of Pentacles here showing up in, what's coming towards you. Maybe somebody is getting ready to leave a situation to come towards you. This is my available and independent energy. Maybe some of you making a choice to break out of a relationship and be independent and available for somebody else. Maybe you're ready for something new. This is a huge shift for some of you. I'm pulling in different variables here. But it looks like you're ready for a new adventure, or to try something new, or make a choice here to go and try new love, or to give love a chance. But I'm seeing single and available here, an earthy energy, or somebody single and available coming your way. Maybe there's a person getting ready to leave a situation to be with you. A very big moment here. The Fool card is a very big moment, a new path opening up, new experience. Could be Aries energy. And somebody here who does want a relationship too, as well. But it's deciding, it's making that decision if we're on the same page. All right, are we on the same page? So an opportunity here to be real with one another. We are seeing an opportunity coming in for you for marriage energy or relationship. It could be just starting off though, guys. So let's be real. Page of Cups is showing, very loving, friendly, fresh start energy. The Justice card and the Hierophant says it could be leading to long-term commitment. But, going back to the decision you have to make, are you in true alignment with somebody who's being honest with you? Is this divine love? Are we on the same page? Do I want to leave a relationship to be with this person? What Spirit wants you to know? The Judgment card. I don't want to keep repeating myself. The same topic keeps coming up. You've got an awakening coming in. You've got to face the truth. Stepping up into your truth. This is some of you, the Judgment card, taking a look at your past, at how far you've come, the decisions you've made. Are you where you want to be? Have you learned the lesson yet? What is it that you truly want? If you truly want a commitment, what's holding you back from it? You're the only one holding yourself back from it. You can say otherwise and you can get mad at me. But in this reading, what I see is you're the one that has the options and you've got the choice to make. All right? Because there is potential here for marriage, making the right decision, and coming into alignment here with somebody who is available and wants a relationship with you. And I'm seeing that happen for you. I'm seeing marriage happen for you. But you ultimately have the choice. Divine will work with you, but it's up to you to make the right decisions here. All right? So what's the influence for you? You have Scorpio, Libra showing up. Maybe those readings had something for you. I do see an earthy energy stepping up for you. For some of you, if you're not in alignment with your business anymore, or work, or something that a job that you work for, this could be an important decision for you. You may be breaking out and trying to do something entrepreneurial. All right, some of you could be doing that. This could be you wanting more financial freedom as well too. The Sun card, leadership, marriage, self-awareness, finding your happiness and expressing it. You have the Sun card. So the Sun card can bring new romance, marriage in right here for you. All right, it can bring blessings, children, reconciliation. It looks like there could be a child coming your way. All right. It also is ego, and it's facing ego issues and being honest with yourself and opening your heart. This is a lot of love relationship, reconciling with yourself as well. But we do see a beautiful energy of the Sun. The Sun is really your soul, your spirit, your ego is being highlighted, what you really want, and being able to express what it is you truly want and creating it. All right. So you've got some good luck around you. You've got a lot of love around you. So regardless of what it is you're calling towards you, it's coming towards you here, this person, this love, this opportunity. But the Hierophant is the challenge of whether or not you're truly in alignment with it. That's the only thing that I'm seeing, is will it turn out the way you want it to? It will be determined by whether or not you truly value what's yourself and your own values, or you're in alignment, and the two of you are in alignment with the same values. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Remember, the general portion doesn't have to be just about love. This part is, the general portion could be anything that you have a commitment to, that you just don't feel truly committed to, but some of you holding yourself back from going after what you want. All right. All right, let's see. The Temperance card, Sag. All right, bringing balance to your life, you know, and it is patience too for you as well. You struggle the most with patience and temperance and just kind of going with the flow. You kind of want to go big and go home and make something happen. So I am seeing, though, that this is showing that things are kind of unfolding, you know, for you. But it's also talking about divine timing and divine alignment. And divine timing is divine timing could be now. Divine timing is not a magical moment in space. Divine timing can be as soon as you are in alignment with it, and as soon as you believe it to be true, and you are not restricting yourself with any limiting beliefs about your relationship. It could happen now. It could happen just like that. That's divine timing. We have Aries. You and Aries on the same page. You both want to see each other, see this work out. Taurus, the Sun card. Taurus can be marriage material, big hell yes, love, romance here. Right? New romance for some of you. Gemini, 10 of Cups. Gemini might be the one you both want to see a future with. This could be your happiness, being together with a Gemini. Cancer returning, Cancer coming in, wanting to see where things go with you, want your attention. Leo, the Hierophant, right? So it looks like a Leo wants to take the next step in a relationship with you. Virgo, missing you or thinking about you, thinking about, you know, being with you, reaching out to you. Libra, 2 of Pentacles. You guys got it, but it's about just one step at a time. Scorpio, there could be some conflict with you and a Scorpio, some drama. This is a moment, though, where you guys can figure out whether you can work together or not. Sagittarius, speaking truth to you. So maybe bringing in some sort of truth or justice, or just wanting to communicate with you and get something off their chest. This is also you, Sagittarius, speaking your truth and getting something off your chest, right? Facing your truth, looking at the bigger picture. Capricorn, we're seeing lovers with a Capricorn. You and Cap starting a love affair. And Aquarius, Knight of Pentacles. Things moving slow, but they're moving. Looks like you and Aquarius here want to see the finale, want to see where this can go. And Pisces reaching out to you. Pisces wanted to connect, wanted to get to know you. All right. Capricorn. $231. All right, you guys still hanging with me? Where's my Capricorns? Where's my Capricorn energy? Show me some love. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Gemini. If you want to win a personal reading, comment under the video. All right, Capricorn. What's coming towards you? Who's coming towards you? What's the challenge? All right, let's see. Capricorn, still here. All right. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn got the Star card and the Six of Swords. So you moving on to some good times. That Star card been coming out a lot today. So things are finally clearing up for you. You're getting over something, moving on to a new land. Things are smoothing out for you. You're starting to see maybe the bigger picture. You're starting to see something come in for you, something you want. So that dream, that manifestation of yours is starting to come in. Feels like you're in the flow. Things are looking good for you. Things are moving right along, the Six of Swords. You may have gone through some heartbreak to get here, but you're coming into alignment. Good old Star card showing up for Capricorn. You, the Eight of Pentacles, determined, committed. Nothing stopping you. This is a really, who else? Virgo had this. All right. You're not stopping until you get there. You're so close. And don't lose faith now, especially with that energy here. Seems like you worked really hard to get here. But what's the issue now? The Fool card. Are you about to lose faith? It's finally here. Something's here and you're still kind of holding back. You finally getting what you want, but you're afraid to jump in and take a risk. So you got what you want, or you're getting what you want, but now are you getting cold feet? Are you starting to shiver a little bit? You want this? You might be letting all your fears now, come in. Just as you're about to arrive at the gate, you're starting to be afraid or remembering that you're afraid of flying. You're so confident all the way up to this point and you're just so close. You're about to don't back down now. This Fool card. You forget you get to the gate and now you remember you forgot your shoe. Now you have to have your shoe even though your flight's about to leave. It didn't bother you before. You ran to this point and now you get here and now you're terrified. Right? The High Priestess. What's coming towards you is Four of Wands. All right. So you're reaching, you might be moving, right? Or you're reaching a new position at work. Look at the High Priestess. You're so in tune. You got this. So all I can see is that, you're starting to second guess yourself. And yet you're about to win that reward. The Four of Wands is showing you're reaching this point of no return. You're finally getting to this next level. Whether a promotion, or whether a new home, whether a reunion, finally you've been wanting to get this moment. You've been manifesting something in. You've been wanting this moment. And you're about to get to this point. The Three of Pentacles, pulling together resources, things working out with you, working together, collaboration with somebody. Maybe you've got some good people around you. You're meeting some new people. You're going to have to learn how to do things differently, renegotiate, adjust, learn. So if this is a new position for some of you with new people, you got to just go at it. You just got to go at it and don't get cold feet. You're going to have to, it's going to require some adjustments, pulling together, getting to know each other. The Four of Wands, if it's a new person, working together. This is your opportunity, meeting some really good supportive people. You're also hitting it big for some of you. So you might finally realize who's really, you've gotten to this point. Looks like some of you are going to hit it big. Now you're going to realize who really supports you. You're going to remember who didn't support you when you get to this big win. You're going to remember the people that doubted you, and you're going to take a look back and you're going to be like, you didn't want to come with me. You doubted me. You put me down, or you thought I was crazy. You're going to be singing here in a moment. But you went on a strong spiritual journey to get here too. So now you know who you can trust and who you can't. You're meeting your soul tribe, your soul family. You're reaching a point in your life of success that maybe you've broken some ancestral patterns where you're finally leveling up. So you are going in a new experience. You're going beyond where anybody else has gone because you've went against all odds to get here. So this is new territory and new faith for you. But you're going to see here, this is an opportunity for you to meet new people, or you're connecting with somebody, you're trusting new people. And you're working together as a team. So you could be moving together, commitment, marriage. Maybe for some of you, this is you and a person finally pulling the pieces together and working things out. You've been dealing with somebody silent, not expressing themselves to you. The Eight of Pentacles is somebody here is on the same page as you. Three of Pentacles on the same page as you. What does Spirit want you to know? Eight of Swords, release those doubts. I mean, you're getting cold feet. Your last minute details, and they have to be all your fears coming up at once. You know, this is a moment of change for you. And it's a moment of truth. It's a moment of happiness. Tears of joy coming your way. You're finally making it to some point that you've been striving for. And I feel like many of you had a lot of people against you. You went against the odds to get here, to manifest something important in your life, something you believed to be true and everybody else may have thought or doubted you. But your intuition, you kept going with something regardless of what naysayers were saying. Now, Spirit is also asking you, it seems like at moments in time, some of your fears come back up and stop you from moving forward. You know, this is a reminder. Your reading is the Star card, is not to lose faith now. You're so close here. You've got a mission being accomplished here. Nobody's going to know your story like you do. You signed up for a path, and you can't lose faith and trust in yourself. You might be tested here. This could be a moment of test of whether or not you're ready to go the distance. Because it looks like you could be challenged with your own fears and doubts. But you're about to walk through a new doorway here. So what's the astrological influence that could be affecting you right now? And then we'll look at Aries-Pisces. I'm so in a zone. I hope these are resonating with you guys. I don't know. I was like, I just want to keep things fun and lighthearted today and blah, blah, blah. And they are. I love them. But just because I love them doesn't mean that they resonate. I told them already. Told them what? Saturn, Capricorn. Saturn is your daddy. All right, you got this. You show up every day. You look good. You've gotten to this far. So this is what I'm seeing. Saturn, daddy's about to come home and give you a gift. All right, he's bringing home the goods. Santa Claus finally coming in. You deserve it. Right? Saturn here, you've had so much discipline and you've made it, and you are the one that You know, you show up, you look good, you got it going on. Maybe a lot of people don't know what's going on within you. You have a way of keeping your emotions tucked, even though you've got them. But your endurance is paying off. You've grown a lot and you're about to get rewarded. Saturn does. Look at this, you know, spiritual growth. You've gone through a lot and you're about to get that gift. Saturn is your daddy. And, you know, Norms, I saw that you became a member. I'm going to shout you out in a second again after I finish this. Capricorn is about to get the inheritance from daddy. All right, let's see. This is where I'm going to say, I'm a Capricorn progressed sun, moon, and Mercury. Sun, Mercury, and Venus. I'm claiming Capricorn. All right. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Aries through Pisces, the person that's on your mind. Let's see. This is where I'm taking all my Cappy placements. Find them. Big Daddy coming home. Right. 7 of Wands, all right? So this 7 of Wands, person on your mind, tells me either you need to create boundaries and speak your truth, or you know you're up against some challenges, but you guys got it. You got it going on. You'll figure it out, all right? I like that. Oh, yeah. Are you sure you'll take the inheritance over the spankings? We'll see which devil shows up here on the table. All right. Aries, 10 of Cups. It looks like I'm coming home to my Capricorn. It looks like Aries wants to be together with you. They feel comfortable with you. They feel at home with you. This is your happily ever after. Taurus, 8 of Pentacles. Taurus is like, I'm hitting the lottery with my Capricorn. You have a fresh start with Taurus. Gemini, 9 of Wands, right? You go through these battles. You've lived them. It's real. But this tells me that you guys are spiritual warriors. You guys have another go. You'll figure it out, right? You're not giving up. Cancer has got nothing but love for you. He's got a crush on you. Cancer opening up and messaging you, connecting with you. Leo, making it right with you. We have Leo here wanting to be real, wanting to bring some peace in and peace of mind, commitment. Virgo has you on their mind, all right, thinking about all the possibilities. They could surprise you. Libra, 9 of Pentacles, looking good. Libra coming in saying, I'm ready, I'm available. Scorpio spying on you, staying quiet still, but they got their eye on you. Sag, all right, ready for this new start, right? Ready to see where things go. Capricorn, you got the Hermit card. Look at this. You've been traveling up that mountain. The light is about to shine. All right, but you and another Capricorn could be distant from one another, kind of doing your own thing. This is you being a loner. You know, you've been on this long journey. It might be time for some of you to get yourself back out there. But what I am seeing is you've been on a long road. That's Saturn. You've learned a lot. You're wise, right? You're like, yay, I'm wise. But the light's shown and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Aquarius wants your attention. Looks like you guys stepping out in the limelight together. Pisces, 10 of Pentacles. Pisces might be your happily ever after as well. All right. Aquarius. Let's see. Norms, a new member. Welcome. All right. I'm live on Tuesdays. You can come in. We do energy checks and you can put a question in. And there's all kinds of other things going on. I'll explain it to you on Tuesday, depending on which chair you choose. But we have a great group over there, and welcome to the team. Love it. All right. Aquarius. Let's see. 246. All right, Aquarius. We're almost there. Aquarius, hello. Hello, my Aquarius. Show me some love. We got lots of Aquarius here. Michelle, you're welcome. Aquarius risings. I have no Aquarius in my chart. I have none. That is the one sign I do not. I will be a progressed Aquarius in my 90s. I will be alive then, probably too. All right, let's see. Aquarius. Is that a joke about the Aquarius? I love that. That was funny. That's an Aquarius right there. Very quick-witted. That was in a total Aquarius comment. Wow. That was quick. All right. Page of Pentacles just flew out for you. All right. So looking good here. You got some opportunity coming your way. 10 of Pentacles for you. Overall energy. All right, so it looks like some of you right out the gate, I can see maybe a job opportunity or an opportunity prospects coming in. So if some of you are single or some of you are looking for new jobs, all right, this looks like a very good time for you with this energy. A new job could lead to a very successful life. A new opportunity, give something a shot. There could be a new person coming into your life, or you have many opportunities coming your way still. That could be very beneficial to you. There could be somebody here that you will have a really good life with coming in. Now, the Page of Pentacles is your energy. It's about getting to know somebody, working. Maybe something has already started between you and somebody. I got very earthy energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It is showing me that it's set up for success, but it is, learning, getting to know one another, taking a chance, taking things slow and figuring things out as you go. All right, so I see an awesome opportunity here for the 10 of Pentacles. Finally, feeling like I can plan for my future with somebody. Right? And it looks like you've had to lose something or something ended, or maybe some of you have ended a job or a career, or there's been a part of your life that has changed and you're moving on to something new. Now, if you're doubting this is telling me that it's going to be better. It's going to be very successful for you. The challenge is the 7 of Swords. You have some trust issues. You got to dust off those trust issues. But of course, the 7 of Swords, don't ignore any red flags either. All right. But we do see that there could be some trust issues that you are dealing with, and maybe somebody owes you an apology or an explanation too as well. So you could be expecting that coming in. Somebody might clear something up with you, come clean with you. It looks like somebody is wanting to be open and sincere. So if you feel like, somebody lied to you about something, you may get that closure, that clarity here as well. But I do see your biggest main issue, the heart of the situation, is that you cannot trust. You're having a hard time. You may have been run through the ringer here, or fire, been through the flames, right? With some people in the past. You got the 9 of Swords. You look like you've reached your limit when it comes to who you can trust and who you cannot trust. Who's coming towards you? I got the 5 of Swords, right? Somebody feeling like they have to, maybe there's been miscommunication or they have to clear something up with you. This could also be projection. And I'm getting the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you and another person are just kind of wired differently. You may be dealing with somebody here who is, misunderstands you. You are stressing out or overthinking. I got a lot of air energy on both sides. So it does feel like there's a lot of miscommunication and a lot of triggering. And to me, it seems like it could be avoided. I feel like there's trust issues. There's misunderstandings happening because it looks like you are getting triggered. The 9 of Swords. You are the 9, your person is the 5. It looks like your person is trying to explain themselves or wants to explain themselves to you, but there feels like there's a lot of conflict between the two of you. And you just are certain or that you don't trust somebody. All right. Now I'm getting the Hanged Man. This is an opportunity for you to see your person's side of things, see a different perspective. All right, things might not be what they seem, Aquarius, so don't jump the gun here. What Spirit wants you to know, the Six of Wands. All right, the Six of Wands is showing that the two of you, it looks as though there could be a power struggle or power dynamic between the two of you. There could be ego getting in the way and pride. All right, so there could be some triggering coming in between you and another person. Could be, competition between you and another person. There could be some jealousy, or there could be some misunderstandings and some drama that just could be resolved by slowing down and communicating with one another. Seven of Swords is you've been lied to. You feel like somebody has, you've given somebody chances, or you've given many people chances in the past. But maybe this is somebody who's coming towards you with that Page of Pentacles, who really wants you to understand them, wants to, or they're just starting to get to know you. They're trying to figure you out, and they didn't understand in the past that you were triggered so easily. All right. So I do feel like somebody here wants to give something a chance, wants to clear something up with you, and is maybe understanding you a lot better now. I feel like you and another person have different perspectives on things, and you argue a lot, or you might confuse each other a lot. You might take things differently. All right. And I do feel like it stems from you maybe have been burnt or breadcrumbed or lied to in the past, that it's easy for you to get stressed out and get triggered by somebody. Spirit wants you to know that this situation, the Six of Wands, is you will find your way through it. It seems like this person or the people around you really want your attention, but there could be ego battles and arguments with people in your life. People have pride in your life, right? The situation, the dynamics, and it's going to cause some friction, a different perspective. This is an opportunity for you to see that you may be letting old triggers or trust issues get the best of you. All right. Ten of Pentacles here. Could be family I'm picking up on. Could be family issues. Could be just dynamics with the people that you consider family. It seems like there's a lot of push-pull here, especially with the Five of Swords. Somebody may feel like they're just being misunderstood as well. But this is an argument and frustration with, and this is projection and miscommunication with stress and anxiety. So let's see what's affecting you. Because it seems like it's going to turn out, it's turning out in your favor, but there may have been, you might want, this could be regret on your side, your emotions. This could be guilty. You may have overreacted to a situation, and could have avoided it, right? So let's see. Aquarius is like, no. My Aquariuses do not like to admit when they're wrong, or if they've... But if this is somebody that you can't trust, then don't ignore the red flags. All right? Don't ignore the red flags. All right, you got a Pisces, and I just feel like the two of you don't see eye to eye all the time, and this is an opportunity to make amends. I've got fire element. This is what's influencing you right now. We have a lot of fire going on. Some of you could have, Leo, Aries placements. There's a lot of fire happening there as well. I'm seeing fast, a sudden event. I'm seeing passion. So I'm seeing, instant attraction. I'm also seeing tension. So fire energy can cause conflict as well. So there could be a lot of passion, things happening fast between you and somebody else. Things might also be said and misinterpreted fast. There could be trigger in here, and that can be resolved with the Six of Wands. There could be a misunderstanding, and it looks like it can be resolved too. So I am seeing things happening pretty fast for you because of fire energy. So remember, fire brings passion, but brings conflict as well. Let's see, Aries, through Pisces. Homeschooler. Yeah, you should come on over there. I love membership. I go live on Tuesdays with all tiers, and I go live on Thursdays right now with third tier. Love to have you over there. All right. I make it worthwhile by giving you guys energy checks, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm doing Aries to Pisces, so. All right, Aries through Pisces. So who's coming towards you? What's their energy? Aries looks like the 10 of Pentacles. So I called out Aries in your reading. So it looks like Aries and you could really make it to the end game together. There's that 7 of Wands again there too as well for you. So it's like either boundaries or you guys are going to fight through whatever and do whatever it takes to get there. So Aries wants to invest in this connection. Taurus, we have a second chance coming in with a Taurus, the Judgment card. Do-over or renewal. You know, it doesn't, if it's new, it's just, you could be their fresh start. We have Gemini showing up as the Knight of Wands. They want to have fun. They want to see where things go. We have Cancer, Page of Wands, very attracted to you, also very playful energy. We have Leo, right? So making plans with you. Things are working out. It's just one step at a time. Virgo has love for you. It's looking like you and a Virgo have a chance for a family, long term, building something solid. Libra, the World card, a new chapter with the Libra. Seems like you guys are both ready for something real. Scorpio, Ace of Cups, ready to give love, ready to give you their heart. Sagittarius coming home or a reunion here, or you and Sagittarius taking the next step in a relationship. Capricorn, Lovers card, falling for each other in love, wanting to, you guys just have a strong connection. Aquarius, you got the 9 of Swords again. So this is a confirmation that the 9 of Swords that came out in your reading, whoever I'm connecting to, all right, you don't want to regret something you said or did, or an accusation or assumption, or let your fears get the best of you. All right, it seems like you might be worried about something. You might be creating something that's a fear that's not really happening. All right, it could be because the 7 of Swords, you have some trust issues because you've been through some shit in the past, right? Who hasn't? But it looks like you've been dealt a few here recently. All right, so the 9 of Swords is showing you and another Aquarius could both be feeling very regretful or in your head uncertain about the situation. Pisces, we have the Ace of Wands. So Pisces is very attracted to you, instant attraction, wants to connect with you, communicate with you. All right, we have Pisces. $259. All right. $259 for Pisces. All right. All right, Pisces. Hello, friend. All right, don't forget to say happy birthday to Gemini. All right, Pisces. All right, so Pisces is wrapping this up. Pisces, who or what's coming towards you? And then Aries through Pisces, the person on your mind. What to expect from them as well. Let's see. All right. Full energy for my Pisces. Where are you going? You're about to go somewhere new. You're about to start fresh. All right. The Six of Wands. You got some good news recently? Or you will get some news that's going to put some pep in your step. All right. Feeling good. Somebody wants you. Somebody wants your attention. Somebody wants your skills. All right. So this is feeling good already. You got Aries energy, Leo energy there. We have Ace of Pentacles. So some of you here, new job opportunity, fresh energy, fresh start, new relationship. But you got the golden ticket. This could be right around the corner. This opportunity is showing itself. We're looking at right now. So it either already has and you're making a decision, or, it's about to happen. For some of you, it can't be for everybody. But the challenge is the devil. You got some attachments. You have some attachments that are holding you back. Let's see your energy, you. Eight of Pentacles. And who's coming towards you? The King of Wands. The Seven of Swords. And the Four of Swords. All right, you need to take a step back and think here for a minute. So there is a fire sign coming your way, or in your life, in your energy. And it seems like, you're very loyal, very committed to this person. And there's a lot of love for you, but there's some dishonesty. There's some triggering with you as well. We have the Devil and the Seven of Swords. So you're either very attached to something that's happened that you cannot let go of, but you're still so super loyal to this person. The challenge is the devil. I mean, it's strong attachments, it's fear, it's worry, it's trauma. You may have been traumatized in the past because somebody cheated on you, somebody really hurt you, lied to you. Spirit, the Four Swords, is, taking a step back, a reset, really thinking about things. It looks like you've got to process some of this stuff, this fear. Maybe you're afraid you're going to miss the red flags. But you got a King of Wands here. And it looks like somebody's very authentic. Somebody has a big heart. Really is very much a go-getter, very confident, has a vision for this connection. And somebody who would really compliment you well. Somebody who does compliment you well. And the Fool card and the Six of Wands and the Chariot card is also showing me here somebody really coming in quickly. Could be a return of somebody that you know already, Cancer energy. But it looks like somebody feels like together you guys really could make stuff happen. You have a huge challenge here, though, with that Devil card and the Seven of Swords. Like, the main issue is basically letting go of some attachment or addiction or control issue. Because there could be a control issue between the two of you. Maybe you're trying to maintain control. Maybe you're a single parent and you work a lot. You got a lot going on. It's hard for you to trust anybody to come into your life. Well, you have somebody that's ready to jump in and give it their all. And you have the Chariot energy here where it feels like the two of you are headed in the same direction. This is, you're being pulled to each other. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I am seeing a King of Cups here as well. This is an opportunity for you to give yourself a fresh start. This is an opportunity to trust again. But if some of you are dealing with, the main issue being the Devil card isn't an easy issue. If some of you are dealing with, you're stuck or bound to a toxic situation or something unhealthy that a pattern that is unhealthy, that's blocking you from somebody here that wants to be with you. Very committed to you. If some of you overwork or are, stressed out or attached to money and 3D and, controlling how everything has to be, or your person is, this could be a block here. But you have 4 swords here. Spirit wants you, this could be a nice reset for you. It seems like the challenge is going to be letting go of any toxic pattern, health habit, addiction, so forth. Dealing with some shadow work, some betrayal from the past. Some of you, the trust issues come from, relationships before. Now you will this is hard. When I say this, it triggers people, right? If you have trust issues from another relationship, you will carry that into a new relationship. You will manifest it because you'll constantly think it, and it'll eventually, if you keep telling somebody that they're going to do something wrong or they cheated on you, they will. It's how we manifest. Manifest is a natural process. If you keep telling me something's wrong, you think something's wrong with me, eventually there's going to be something wrong with me. You're aggravating me. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you have an opportunity, somebody giving you a serious offer, somebody who has a lot of love for you, especially a fire sign, and somebody's ready to leave the past behind and move forward with you. Really can see the two of you being very successful together. Right? So it's cutting those cords. Let's see the influence, the overall influence. The astrological influence. I mean, ultimately, it looks like you're ready to move. You're ready to move on, right? You've got this feeling, you're ready to go. And for some of you, it could be a serious job offer that is coming through. We have the full moon energy in Sag could be a big influence for you. We have the full moon coming up. There's a blessing coming in. There's something blossoming in your life. There's a celebration, but I'm also getting release what no longer serves you. Inner work, let go of the past, a manifestation coming in. The full moon in Sag is what I'm saying to kind of manifest it with my words. But this is the influence over you right now. There's a new opportunity coming in. All right. Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag is showing up. Aries. Let's see Aries through Pisces for you, though. All right, Aries through Pisces. Got the Justice card. All right, let's see. All right, Page of Pentacles. Look at that. All right. You got some news. The Hangman. Maybe somebody you haven't heard from in a bit. Been waiting on this message. You got Aries. There's Aries, the 6 of Wands. All right, returning, coming towards you, returning your call. All right, definitely interested in you. Taurus, same thing. Taurus has got you on their mind, clarifying things with you. We have Gemini, Five of Pentacles. You guys could be separated. It's weighing on them. They're not happy, but it looks like they're distant from you. Same thing with a Cancer. It looks like they still think of you, but they're keeping the space. Same thing with a Leo, Four of Pentacles. It looks like they're holding back a little bit, but they're not letting go of you. Virgo is thinking about you, thinking about the possibilities, maybe making a decision to reach out. Libra, Two of Pentacles. You could be making plans with a Libra. It looks like you both, kind of on the same page, but it's like we got to be flexible. Plans might not always work out, but they will. Scorpio, Ace of Wands. Scorpio, very interested in connecting with you. Instant attraction. Sagittarius is the Fool. I said Sagittarius full moon too. Sagittarius is ready to kick it, ready to move forward and see where things are going. Capricorn, lover's energy, a love affair starting, a reconciliation or communication. Aquarius, the Wheel of Fortune. So coming back around to the second chance to fix something or do something. Aquarius, Three of Cups, wanting to reconcile or wanting to hang out with you, one or the other. Pisces, you got Eight of Cups here, Pisces. So you kind of doing your thing, focusing on you, moving on. But you and the Pisces could be going your separate ways for the time being. All right. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the readings today. Please comment, you guys who are in the chat, on the video. It helps the video grow. Anything that helps my channel, help me reach 50,000. Recruit people over here. Tell them about me. Hang out. But the more you like, the more you comment, and the more you hang out during my lives, helps the videos. I am live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for all signs. And Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, whatever days for the individuals. I'm always rotating. I love you guys. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you to all my members. And yes, if you want to be a member, I'm live over there. I do energy checks for you, just like the super chats I do. And take advantage of that. It's not expensive at all. And take care. I love them too. I'm glad you love them. All right. Take care, guys.